Hello everybody, welcome to more Dungeons and Dragons. We are already live, so enjoy. I'll be back in a second. I just need to go check on something, but enjoy the rest as we go live.
This fucking giant temple.
I'm going back into the place, and we're sleeping in here tonight. I'm gonna bring Maurice and the cart in.
Isn't the temple cold as fuck?
Yeah, but outside is also cold as fuck. There's also a fire down in one of the rooms.
Ah, yes, the fire would be good.
A magical weird fire that just seems to glow. And this room, I would like to spend a chunk of the night before we go to sleep or whatever, wandering around with Stonelaw, looking at shit.
Okay. Do you roll for Stonelaw? Yes.
Stonelaw gives me basically it gives me double proficiency on intelligence checks for investigating and knowing stuff about stone.
Yep.
But I can actually just take
roll
it and
the
roll.
investigation.
Are we staying in that big room where we killed the worm?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, sorry, I couldn't see Gardain.
Dane has already run
He's
off
in
and
the hall at the moment,
was
so-
exploring shit.
Cool.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh, that's a thing. That's a thing. I remember that.
Drag Maurice and that in there.
But I closed the
so
other
we're
Skype
exploring.
down because I was making annoying noises all
With
the time.
that, you sort of find some runes what are on there. You call over Harshnag and he sort of helps you out and reads some of them out. It says the names of each of the giants on the statues. You see. Oh fuck! I'm gonna have to say these names, aren't I?
We
Or you
believe.
can just type them.
I could just type them, but you enjoy my mispronunciation. Actually, you can already see the names, can't you?
Nope.
No, you cannot. Okay, awesome. That must be on a different layer. So, this is Scoreus Stonebones.
With this being the one you pinged a second ago, yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
That one.
Yeah, it's just the entire room is bathed in darkness, so I
Should be
kinda...
not pure darkness, but it should be as dim light, isn't it?
Nope. There's
No,
a...
it's pure darkness and there's like a beam of light coming through the door from the fire room that covers just that statue.
Yep.
The orb!
Don't forget your orb then.
Oh!
The kitten! I see it now. Right, continue.
I thought also the kitten was giving you light.
Not anymore, apparently. Apparently you turned it off.
Stupid kitten.
Oh, hold on. Layer token should be.
Is it visible to everyone?
All players see light. There you go.
There we go.
Masterful, we can see the room. Continue.
You see the northern one, what also now seems to be holding the axe.
The axe that Harshnag didn't know it was supposed to have.
Yep.
So
And
Harshnag
it's
just
gone straight back to its placeholder after what seems to be the activation of it. And the name is on the actual statue. It says Thyrym, Thrym.
Thurum.
Term.
Grim.
Thrym.
Treachery?
Then the one on the right of that is Stronmaus, Stronmaus.
Strong mouse.
Mouse.
Like dead mouse, but
I said
strong.
mouse, but I'd probably say mouse rather than mouse or whatever you want to say.
Is there a 3 in the name?
There is not a 3 in the name.
Dang it!
Go fuck yourself. Right, the big statue has the name Anam.
Well, that's simple.
So it's Anna with an M on the end. Anam.
Anam, the old
Anam.
father.
No.
Yep.
What
One in the bottom right corner, you see the name etched as Memnor.
Memnor, okay.
And the one next to him is Surtur, Surtur.
Surtur, okay.
And the bottom right one is Grolantor, Grollantor.
Does Grolantor have a title of any sort? Because that sounds like a name like Grolantor the Hideous.
Greenland to the
Of
Hyman
what
bust.
is listed straight here as just the name of the statue, had they not list their titles.
Shame. So it's not Grolantor the Hyman Buster then?
I didn't find any way to open the bloody portcullis.
Portcullis? Oh, the one that Harshnag lifted up earlier,
Yeah.
or...
Stone Law. So, yeah, alright, I'll give you. With that, you sort of find what seems to be something different about the braziers nearby over here.
Okay. The braziers.
One seems to... Braziers, sorry. I say Brazil. Yeah.
No, you
braziers
just never
there.
mentioned braziers before, ever. Why are they not lit? How do we light the braziers?
They are very, very dimly lit. They are very, very dim light.
So are they dim
You've been
light or
throwing
no light?
stones about, and that's what's been lighting things, but you've got a very, very dim braziers around.
Okay.
So this one looks a bit off.
Is it one I can reach, or is it
Oh
giant?
yes, you can reach it. It seems to be a bit of a strange one that seems to be there for convenience rather than for lighting.
So it's convenient for a dwarf, so it's completely inconvenient for a giant because it's all the way down on the floor. I'm gonna poke it.
Yep. With that, a little room opens up, which I will.
Ooh.
What's that there, Guardian?
I seem to have found a room over here.
Inside the room, you see a large lever, but nothing of much. Lever, yes. Nothing of much noteworthy value. It seems to be very bare and sort of very much a hidden room because of the lever.
Okay, well I'm gonna walk out of it. Wait, can I activate the lever? Is it the right size for me to activate?
You probably would need a sort of a little bit help rather than just one person. It's kind of a large lever.
It's giant sized. Okay, so I'm gonna walk out and I'm gonna shout, "Oi!"
Yes. Do you require assistance, Guardian?
Aye! Over here!
So now Oi summons him.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
but
call
He's
it
such a
useless,
cock,
but
isn't
I
he?
debated not. Push.
No, sorry, what?
yeah, magic.
Sorry, what?
Love it.
Bush.
But do you know what it does?
Good move. Push. As I step out the room.
I will
Okay.
follow Guardian.
With that, the portcullis on this side lifts.
Ah! Awesome. I'm gonna shout back to him. Seems to do with the portcullises. Can you lock it somehow?
Hold on. You sort of hear a bit of a strain and he lifts it back up as the portcullis falls back down again.
That's the opposite of what I said. Good job.
I thought you said he just raised it. He raised it by when he.
He meant for you to hold the lever down, Harshnag, so you can walk through it.
Yeah.
Aye.
Well, he'd already raised it for you, so he leaves it raised.
Aye. Good job.
Instead of like telling him to lock it or something, you should have just said hold.
Aye. Okay. Can you lock it open? Sorry, I should have been a little bit more specific. I realize he's a little bit simple. So
From now on, we just need to single word command him. It's just like go, push, hold,
lock was a single
slam.
word command that meant locking the gate. So.
I'll wander on down. Oh, look, it
Doesn't-
looks like it looks into a killing pit, which we came through.
Huh.
You see the
Glorious.
pillars and you see the very familiar sort of 20-foot drop down.
It's well, this would be useful if we ever need to defend this place, but
Aye.
game design 101 means that at one point there's gonna be a defensive scenario in this temple then.
Ah, there's another fucking
Should we go back to Harshnag? Hang on,
Touch
I'll
my
go
throat,
fetch
and
him.
just touch my throat and
I'm
shout
already
with
on the way.
thaumaturgy. Hashtag!
I
Another giant lever!
cover my
Okay.
ears as I'm about halfway there and then turn around again. Ow.
With that harsh nag, Fox sort of goes, Where are you over here? This damn place.
I cover my ears again, you'll need to shout again.
No, apparently
He gradually
managed
makes
to
his way
find us.
in here, not only do you find what is the lever, but it seems to be sort of very old guard room. It seems to be sort of plastered with sort of some basic weaponry and armor.
I would
but
like
nothing major.
I would like to inspect the weapons to see if there's anything like decent amongst it.
Okay,
Hashtag!
What do I need to roll for this?
that would be a investigation. Well, yeah, an investigation to see if what condition they are in.
Righty, let me actually open my character sheet because that will be helpful.
Oh, quickly. Hashtag, any runes in here to say what this lever does?
Wow.
No, it seems to be a bit of a secret in itself. Garin only finds very, very rusty pikes and weaponry that seems to be giant-sized. Nothing that's can be easily wielded by him, nor anything that's in a particularly good state. All of it is in a rusty, sorry state of affair.
All of this is junk.
Okay, I'll give it a go. And as you click it, you start hearing a slowly lowering sort of as suddenly something seems to have connected with
Okay.
something.
I'm gonna wander
Nice sound effects. I like that.
Yeah.
and have a look around. Can I see anything that's connected, or?
From what you see,
Yeah.
I'll do a ping. There's now a massive stone in that area.
Useful.
Have you found out what this does?
Aye, apparently it seals the temple.
Oh. That's interesting.
Aye. So, when we leave, if you don't need to be wandering about, or if you've got any food, you might want to lock yourself in.
Yes.
We can message you.
That'd be fine. I think I've got enough supplies for a little while. But I may sort of try and talk to the ghost every now and again. Maybe he has knowledge of something that's at least food supplies about, maybe. Or at least how he survived so long here.
He's
Well,
a
besides-
ghost. You
yeah.
spack.
I know he's a ghost, but he's probably been here a while.
Yes, because he's a ghost.
That's not
I
what I'm
just
insinuating, but
walk away.
Ghosts or not, Harshnag, I would definitely try to use your 5 daily questions with the Oracle and just anything that could be
6.
related to. It's 6 now? I thought it was 5. Huh. Alright
6
then.
giants, 6 questions.
That makes a lot more sense. Anyway then, use your 6 questions a day, just anything that you think would be related to giants or whatever that you can think of. Just question. And when we return, you can share this information with us.
Yes, I think it'll be really basic things that'll answer. It's probably waiting for basically it's relics probably, but it might be able to shed a little bit of light before then.
Or maybe it's waiting for another dwarf to talk to it, because apparently dwarf. Oh, my bad.
Yes, I'd assume there's something that's a bit fishy about that. But so you wanted me to leave this shut for the night?
Aye.
That would be wise, since I don't trust those dragon cultists out there.
No worries.
And then the apocalypse happens and the dragon cultists die.
Yeah, make our way back to the nice warm room. And I prep all the spells I want to do tomorrow.
Pardon me.
Was that one of the spells, AJ?
It was the ethereal hiccup. No.
Nice.
So with that, is there anything anyone else would like to do before I call the night a close?
Did you already play around with the gem thing, guy?
Oh, I need to spend some time properly attuning to. Oh no, wait, did we spend some time attuning to the?
I don't
necklace?
remember. I really don't remember.
The necklace.
You'd only acquired the necklace that day. You've been here a day because you've only had one set of questions. You've had a very busy day of exploring it all, but now
magic necklace. Apparently, we did it during a short rest.
Yeah, can you discover things? I thought it was a long rest. Do you have to spend enough time?
To attune and identify, it's a short rest.
Okay, well, you've now sort of determined that it's a necklace of. Oh God, I'd want to be double sure I pronounce this right, so bear with me a secondo. Also, remember that the rune, you know, the one what I like fiddling with, has already been fully updated to the slightly newer version because it's only had benefits added rather than bad things added, okay? So it's only had additions, no shitty things that changed from it. It is an amulet of proof against detection and location. Okay.
Okay.
So hence why the
Has
irregular effect.
the special armor been distributed to anyone, i.e.
Yes, I
That
have.
said directly in here.
I was going to take it, I think.
It has not. From what I understand of its power and its magic, it would benefit everyone, bar myself.
Hang on, so what was the magic of it again? Because we did, like, find that out last time,
It
didn't
is
we?
a standard breastplate, though after spending some time with it and looking at it, it appears to be reinforced and better somehow. Approximately +2.
So-
With it being a breastplate, it's a medium armor, so it's not classified as a heavy armor for those of wanting to roll against stealth. It's got no things disadvantage against stealth rolls.
Well, I am unsure of its origins. I don't know if the souls of the innocent have been used in its creation, so I am mistrusting of it. So, Garen, if you wish to take it.
I wouldn't mind, however, if it's as flexible as it looks to be, then perhaps this would be better spent on our ranger friend there, Galden.
But it could also be used by Pera, and it would still improve her ability to take a hit with no downside, I believe. Can you just check Pera's AC for me?
No, that is exactly right. I already looked it up. Pera would gain
No, I know all the benefits, but what is her current AC?
16.
Oh, then yes, it would be considerably better. It would give her a rather large bonus. It is effectively equivalent to plate armor.
Well, Pera's got by far the best ability to take hits at the minute, and Garen spends as much time on the front lines as her, so...
Though the benefit to... Because he is already wearing Splint, it would be a +1. But to better, it would be a +2.
Oh. Math isn't my strong point.
Just as a, I like to break the illusion. Also remember, with barbarians, they cannot wear plate. So, for instance, without losing the full benefit of what rage is, they can wear... yeah, I know. I'm just saying for the purposes of Scott, so he's also wearing and so everyone else. So, medium is the best tool they could ever wear.
I have no
I already
problem
knew
with...
they couldn't wear plate.
I have no
They
problem
can,
with the
but there's all
Dragonborn
benefits of rage.
wearing
That
it.
is the
Which is
thing.
silly.
Yeah.
So it's essentially they can't. Because that's just stupid.
It just loses all the benefit of being a barbarian.
Sorry, Garen, you were saying?
I have no problem with either the ranger or the dragonborn using this. This piece of splint armor has proven quite sturdy as well.
So, I believe for the benefit of the party, it would probably be best if Peda were to actually don some armor for once.
That would be good.
Right,
Being
so
a dragonborns are not, no.
Right, so we're handing to Pera.
+2 breastplate.
So,
I'll add it in for her.
alright, and then finally, this opal of the Ildrone.
Mm-hmm.
I have no need for an enchanted weapon due to my past adventures, though, and I believe, Garen, you already have an enchanted weapon.
That is true. This longsword seems to have some inert magical properties, even if I don't quite understand why or how. But
Right.
it seems to be able to touch magical beasties.
Right, so then once again it comes down to 3. Kaladin, Peda, or Mandalore. I believe over the course of 8 hours you can use this to enchant your weapon with additional fire damage, rendering it a magic weapon.
well,
Sounds too good.
Kaladin and Per have been in the party longer than I, so I believe they shall take precedence.
Right,
I can already enchant my weapon with my divine magic anyway.
you could also just cast magic weapon on it.
I can do that. That's what I was saying.
Ah, I thought you meant just, divine smiting.
Well, I was kind of including them both in the description.
Aye. Well, considering Pera has just had an upgrade, how about Kaladin?
I would be honoured to slay with it.
Using giant magic against giants.
Ironic somewhat. Doesn't that mean that you hate this weapon, Kaladin? Don't you hate everything about giant culture?
How can I hate that I favour?
Suppose that does make sense.
Well,
Somewhat.
if he hates it, but then it's good at killing giants, does they kind of cancel each other out and it becomes neutral towards this enchantment?
Yes, double negative.
Aye. So, then... Kaladin.
Yes.
And I hand him the opal of the Ildarin.
This particular variant, is this the one that shatters upon being used to enchant a weapon, or is it the one that hangs around?
Shatters.
I think you like, when you use it, the rune gets drawn on the weapon and then the rune itself is like, eh!
I like to think of it being absorbed into the weapon. Because that would look cooler.
You are allowed to think what you want, Mandalore. We shan't stop you.
That is good.
Yep, so that's that handed
You
out.
also do still retain some of the properties of it as listed.
So with that, unless anyone else has any pressing business, I suggest we sleep and prepare to face the cultists in the morning.
Gardane, obviously, as you know, I can cast Zone of Truth too. May
Alright,
it be worth me prepping it as well,
well,
just in case.
no offense, though, the magic runs stronger in me, and I have a larger repertoire and deeper well of magic.
Okay.
If you wish to take some of the burden, then you can, though. I have prepared everything I need for... Actually, no. Please bring Zone of Truth. That would free up the ability for me to detect traps.
Okay.
Just to break meta again, is Zone of Truth a roll against the DC?
Yes, but they can choose to fail it, and he knows if they have chosen to fail it or not.
Okay.
So if they are like, we'll tell them this, that, you know, have the option to be truthful with us and willingly fail. If you do not, we'll consider that it is a hostile act, and everything you say is untrue.
Okay.
But I also have this wonderful spell that I've never fucking used. Let's see if it actually pings.
Find traps.
I know, right?
Any-
So this is meta-ring.
Sure.
Does Gardane... I suppose I can roleplay it. Gardane, do you have the command spell?
Though, at this time, it is not one that I would be preparing tomorrow, as it would leave me too limited for the rest of what I would need to do.
Would it be worth I taking it?
Though there is very limited that you can actually command someone to do. It's normally just a single word. In my experience, it did not play well the first time I tried to use it.
Oh,
Okay.
I see. He's probably reading it now.
Yeah. Because I tried to get a goblin to drop his bow. He just went no. And ran off, because he's a fucking little cunt. My spell DC at that point was like 13 or 12.
Hey, it's only going to get sillier and sillier, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
When you start getting proficiency and extra things are being max
Yeah.
if you're not already.
I'm not max. I figured
Yeah,
15's high enough right now.
My,
It is, it's
my,
pretty good, to be
my
fair.
friend with a level 22 sorcerer has got a spell DC of 32.
Yeah.
22. Oh, epic boons.
That-
Shit.
30.
No, but their level being 22 is above cap.
Yes.
Okay.
Anyway, is there anything
sorry,
else before we end the night?
I don't believe so.
Should we properly strategize now or in the morning?
Aye. So, my plan was to bring them all off the airship, place them within the zone of truth, question them for the duration of that, find out what they know, find out if we can fly the ship on our own, find out what this fucking dragon wants. Clouth.
Alright, and let's assume that it goes wrong. Do we just all jump them then? Do we take any prisoners? Do we just kill them? Do we try to break off and just go on our own and leave them to be? Or what's the plan in case that they don't prove as cooperating as they let on?
I am.
As servants of a red dragon, they pose a threat to innocence, and all that is good.
Well,
For
you
me
might
as a
you might
follower
claim
of
that,
Hamlet.
and I don't necessarily trust dragon cultists either, but you're
There's
not
a foul
you're not
cultist, a red dragon.
You're not guilty without proof, though, and I don't consider them being part of a group proof necessarily.
Well,
Like
they've said it in their own words. They
Aye.
follow a red dragon.
they do, but I
I
haven't
don't think they need to provide any more proof than that.
I haven't seen them do anything wrong, though. Neither have I seen a dragon cultist do anything wrong at any point. I have no doubt that there are dragon cultists that do stuff wrong, but not everyone.
You have not had much experience with dragon cultists, then, do you? Particularly that of the chromatic. That, by definition, they are evil.
I guess so. I'd rather just not slaughter people just
I
because.
understand your trepidation, Garen. I have much experience as a follower of Bahamut in that of the dragon cultists, and in particular of the chromatic. It does not take much for them to, say, slaughter a village of peasants, purely at the whim of their chromatic dragon ruler.
I
For me to leave them would be an opposition to all I believe in and all my experience.
So
I understand we have a mission of great importance, so I can compromise in that we can keep one alive, but I physically will not be able to allow them to leave this place.
It would be a short-term compromise.
right. So if they're not cooperative, or well, if they're not cooperative, we just try and keep one of them alive, see if he can give us instructions, and then we are rid of him as well. Is that the idea then?
We keep 2 alive and
Alright.
then use them to fly the ship.
And what if it turns out that they have been saying the truth and that they can fly us around, but also that we are capable of piloting the ship ourselves? Do we still dispose of them, or do we carry them along?
May I make a proposition for a question, Gardain?
Aye.
Maybe ask them how many people it takes to fly said ship, and whatever number we need more than what our party is, that is how many we leave alive. The rest shall be slain.
Aye, it's as. So that answers Garen's question then, is that I believe that it would be wise to remove them. I mean, deals with red dragons do not always go the right way. They can be fickle in their needs, though sometimes for the greater good, as it were, a deal should be struck.
Very well then, I will defer to your judgment and simply be at the ready for when you call in case of trouble. I know nothing about dragon cultists, I just hope that we're not letting any attempts of the greater good here get in the way of our judgment. The fucking music! It had stopped for a moment, and right as I finish that sentence, it begins again for me, and it's... Continue. Yeah, it's just like, we shouldn't let anything cloud our judgment, even if we are fighting for the greater good. And so they're like, and it's like, yes, genocide!
Okay, so everyone. Oh, actually, let's do the thing. Oh, it's not that one. I really should rename one of my miscellaneous from being miscellaneous. Yeah. Okay, so it's a new day. Everyone gets their spells and health and everything else back. New day has begun, so however you wish to prepare for the next one.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna take out some gold and some things, and I'm gonna ritually cast divination first thing in the morning. Sitting there, focusing on that, and I'm gonna ask Martha more.
Mm-hmm.
Will more good than evil come of our deal with Klauth?
You are wise to not trust a dragon, but if he gives you a gift without
Condition?
a condition,
You could just say freely.
yeah. But anyway, I guess if you give a gift without condition.
Okay, so after I've finished my 10 minutes of ritual prayer, and there I stand up and go, well, fuck. So, just had a wee prayer this morning before we embark on this course of possible stupidity. And so Mothmore agrees, not wise, but also is kind of suggesting that we should take a freely given gift. So, with that in mind, I believe we need to focus on the question of whether this gift is actually truly free, and if it has strings attached.
Red dragons are famous for their manipulative nature. There will be strings, and those strings will be...
You're speaking to a son of Mintar. I understand that there are strings attached, there are deals that need to be struck, but sometimes the deal needs to be struck so that you can live your life. Though I am getting far too fucking old to be dealing with many red dragons.
I don't think there's ever a good age for dealing with them.
There is not, but...
Well, adding to that, if the red dragons are truly as manipulative as both of you say, then might very well be that these cultists have no clue and that they truly believe that the gift is free and with no strings attached, but that the dragon has other plans for it.
Aye. And that is why...
In which case, our Zone of Truth plan would not help us at all.
It would
How so?
help, but it would not help fully. It would let us know if they have been given direct orders and let us know how well we could do on our own. It is also why I prepared Detect Magic, Find Traps, Dispel Magic, and Remove Curse this morning. If we go in...
The Swiss Army knife was so right.
I know, right? I did say this.
Sorry.
This is why I prepared all these spells, so that if things turn out to not be quite how we want, we can go in and attempt to fix them.
Very well, that sounds good to me. Alright then, whenever everyone is ready, I suppose. I'll just be on standby, and if anything happens, just let out a shout and I'll start hitting them and making sure to keep 2 of them alive.
I'll see how many we need.
Aye.
If you just need the one, then we'll just take the one.
Okay. Drag us to the place.
I was just going to do a bit of extra thing of Harshnag comes up to... I remember you saying about me closing up the gate after you leave, but how will I know when you return?
I have powers. Don't you worry.
Okay.
If not, actually no, it'll have to be me, bugger. How about don't?
So you want me to leave it open then, yes?
Aye, leave it open.
Yes, I don't want to think about anything that's, impeding your progress if I'm stuck in here, but yes, that's fine. I'll be able to hold my ground here.
Oh, no, fuck. I would have to go steal the other one. Never mind.
Okay.
I was
With
thinking we
that-
could give him a sending stone. And then we could go steal the other one from Thwip.
Literally a passing. Hey, Thwip, can I borrow that? There we
Hey,
go.
Thwip! We're taking this. Don't like you fucking harping us.
Okay, with that,
British
the
mine!
It was.
gate is open, and you still see the landed airship. The dragon's cultists
Are
start-
dead.
No, they're not.
Fuck!
Fucking will be.
One of them comes out. Hello.
Are you Laz?
Yes, I am Laz.
I can't really tell with all the fucking masks.
I am Laz!
Laz.
I am Laz!
We're not doing Spartacus here.
Okay. Aye. How many men are you?
We are 8.
Aye. Off the boat.
How many of you are Laz?
I am only Laz. We have we have our names.
You have many other lads.
I am only Laz. There's sometimes Laz. There's maybe Laz. There's was Laz.
With that, he gathers everyone and goes, and they started disembarking.
Good one.
I will introduce as
don't-
they disembark.
Don't care.
Okay.
Will only make things harder possibly later. Stand over there. Are you guys familiar with the magic zone of truth?
I can't say we've
Had the fortune? No.
had the fortune. No.
Stand in a wee circle. Close as you can.
Okay.
If only we had Damocos. This would be so efficient.
Oh, that's so harsh. Just refresh my memory on Zone of Truth. 15-foot radius, excellent. So, how this will work is my friend on the horse, he will be casting upon you.
Okay.
Now, you have the option of resisting the spell or not resisting the spell.
Okay.
I would advise that you not resist the spell, as we will take it as a hostile action, and my friend on the horse will be likely to be unable to control himself, considering the nature of your master.
Okay.
So, once he begins his cast, you will freely submit to the power of the spell. All of your men will. We will then ask you some questions.
Okay. Yes, I understand.
Good. I believe that is all we need at this time.
Is it all right if I speak on behalf, and then my men can agree with me? And if they have any problems, we can go from there. That's Laz talking.
We can have a single spokesman. We'll just need answers from you.
Yeah. So just the sort of the wall breaking here, it will be Laz who will be answering, and then if any of them sort of the question then can be asked, is Laz lying, and then you can sort of go from there.
No. Lads physically can't lie.
Well, you know what I mean.
Yeah. Can then question them again to see if Laz is lying.
Yeah.
But yeah, awesome. So, Mandula, here are your targets.
There is
Please
Laz.
let me know if any of them resist.
Okay. Mandler. Sorry. Mandler cast Zone of Truth. He lifts his sword in the air. A magic glow exudes from it, and Zone of Truth is cast.
Mm-hmm.
Do they resist?
No.
They are not resisting the spell, Gardain.
Well, first step on the way to surviving, at least.
The kitty's watching you.
I noticed. So, lads,
Yes.
how many men does it take to fly an airship?
Well, we personally, we have 2 people guarding, 1 per turret, and then we have the pilot who directs, and the pilot of who sorts the engine out.
Aye. So the minimum number is 2.
With the idea of guard duty, yes.
No guard duty.
Pilot and engineer is what you're saying. That's all you need.
Aye,
Yes.
pilot and engineer. And how long?
Was he lying?
I can't willingly lie.
They've submitted.
Yeah. So, how long does it take to learn to fly an airship?
It would require proper training. I can teach you, but it would also still require you being able to learn it from me. I mean, I've known someone of easy learning to be able to pick it up within a day, but I've also known someone to take several years.
So,
Wow.
fairly easy, possibly. Right.
Yes.
How does the airship actually fly?
Well, inside the airship we have two elementals. The elemental of fire, who inflates the balloon and keeps it up in the air. Then you have, in the engine room, the air elemental, who directs our flow of propulsion. Ooh, sorry.
Excellent. Now, what is Cloud expecting from this gift?
Clough only expects to give you a reward.
I don't like that answer. Let's try this again. Would Cloud be expecting any service from us?
Clough only offers you a gift.
Guardian, could I have a moment?
Aye.
When they say reward, perhaps it would be wise to ask what they are rewarding us for, and how
Okay.
it's the interest of Cloud. Cloud? Cloud?
Cloud. What is
Klaut?
H.
It's GH.
Oh, okay.
TH. Cloud. What
GH,
is
isn't it?
Cloud rewarding us for?
Unfortunately, he does not tell us what the rewards are. We are simple deliveries people delivering you a airship and given the task of flying you to your destination. He has not given us any further orders.
What does Cloud want?
He has not told us. We are simply delivery.
Barring the magics trapping the fire elemental and the ones trapping the air elemental, are there any other magics upon the ship?
No.
Guardian,
Aye.
Garrett,
Aye.
Yes.
Mandalore 2. There's a problem with this logic.
Aye.
If the
Okay.
dragon is as tricky as what you've all been saying, then why would the dragon say anything but a lie to these men, which they then believe as truth?
This is the same issue that Gerin raised last night, though this is the best that we have to work with.
There is no answer to this. And I turn to the dragon cultist. How long have you been service to your Red Dragon Master?
Between us, we've all served different periods of times. I have served several years now.
Now, this one might be a bit of an unfortunate answer for you, considering the nature of where you stood right now, but what atrocities have you committed in Clouth's name? Who have you killed?
We have done things in Clough's name. We have always had his best interest. We follow his orders.
Aye, that assuaged the guilt a little bit. So,
How many innocents have died by your sword?
Unfortunately, I do not know the numbers, but I have.
That's many then.
I have sullied my blade. As I.
Yeah, that might not have been the best answer, but thank you for your honesty. Not that you can really help it at this time.
Are you willing to die in the name of Clough?
We are but delivery. We serve Clough.
Well,
Get it?
I
Does
think-
that ease your conscience? Because at this time, I'm pretty eased.
It has
I
given
think
me
he has. Oh,
reason to
Sorry.
look at these men in a different light, yes.
Alright, so, which of ye are most capable to fly the airship and teach us?
But this shit is dark.
I have been piloting the ship for several years, but me and my co-pilot Delphine have been piloting the ship, and Brazic and Perella. Actually, no, we're not going to use that because that's a fucking annoying name. So, Zalthia have been doing the engine room.
So you only need one out of each of those two, as you say, because you need a pilot and an engine room.
Yes.
Please introduce me to Zalthia.
Oh hi, it's me, Laz.
Fuck off. Hello.
Okay. Thank you, Zalthia. Thank you for making yourself known. One moment whilst I confer with my compatriots. So, gentlemen, and Pera, Laz,
Rawr.
and Zalthia, alive, the rest of them dead.
I think we should just kind of put that proposition to them. Just say, you two step to the side. The rest of you must die.
Somehow I believe they would all fight us, Mandalore, so...
Aye.
Gordain, do you have any way of perhaps holding or incapacitating them while we deal with the rest?
I can hold a person at a more powerful level and restrain two at a time. It is one of the eventualities I prepared for today. Though
It might be the wisest to incapacitate them so we don't run the risk of accidentally slaying or needing to slay them to save our own hide. Combat is unpredictable after all.
Are we ever going to go and chase after the dragon?
not at this time. Will be on our list of unfortunate things to do. But it'll be something.
I will probably be getting in contact with my order point to let them know
I
we're
do
ready
still
to
make
something.
a slight movement towards the harpoon on the deck though, just to show to Kaladin's like, hey look, dragon hunt. Because that is a pretty cool harpoon.
I wonder what does more damage, that harpoon or Kaladin?
So
Fired. Oh, Kaladin wielding the harpoon gun. Shit.
Does this hate apply to a harpoon?
Laz,
How much damage a harpoon
What?
does, hate doesn't even need a factor. Anyway, yes. Yes.
how wise are yourself and your men?
We are the wisest. We follow our red dragon.
Aye, not really the answer I
Not
was
the
hoping
correct
for.
the answer.
But
We are wise on a score of 4, one could say. Oh, thank you, Laz.
I'm not doing that, okay?
Or if we were to take a standardized test of wisdom, how would you
between 1 and
score?
20.
Obviously, we'd be 20. We are the wisest.
Aye, of course you are. Of course you are. It was silly of me to think otherwise. So, you are here to serve us.
Yes, we are here to serve you. We are normally always 2 people on deck guarding the turrets, 1 person flying the ship, and 1 person in the engineering room. And we swap shifts, and that's what we do. We are fully kitted out to do your flying needs.
Aye. So, flying with 2 would be slower.
Well, yes. Sounds very silly.
But then back. Gentlemen,
I'm still stuck in the mind space where Laz, like, there's actually just one guy, Laz, and whenever we ask for anyone else, he just changes his voice like, yes, it is me! Because they all look the same. So I'm just gonna treat this like a fucking movie where everyone is the same actor. Anyway, continue.
2.
I
We will allow 2 to live.
Aye, okay, 2. Though, part of me still feels wrong for ambush, even though they are so
I'm quite
vile.
happy to let them know that we're about to kill them.
Aye,
As morally correct as that would be, Mandalore, we need to put our own hides and our quest first. If we have already condemned these men, then let's not, like, dance around it. A murder is a murder. whether you announce it beforehand or not.
So, I suggest we get in a position around them. The signal for the attack will be a casting of the hold person. When you see me strike with my, my holy symbol, unleash hell upon them. We have identified Laz and what was the other fucker's name?
Zalthea.
Zalthea. For some reason I thought like Luzfia. Wait, no. Anyway, the deception is for me to like pretend that I walk a little bit while whistling. To just make it look like I am stepping away from the group for entirely.
As well, he was like whistling. Right, nothing dodgy about that.
He's not trying to hide. He's just trying to, deceive them. And okay, so
hang on, do I need to perform as well? I will perform for this as well on how good my whistling tune actually is. It's pretty decent.
Anyway, continue.
So, the initial surprise attack will be me hitting with the thing, everyone else unleashing hell. And then we are holding person on green and orange. DC 15.
Yep.
At level 3, so that it actually takes both of them.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna step. I'm gonna be at the back, not near Kaladin, so that they have to go past a couple of people to get to me.
Okay.
That is the plan. Everyone ready? Look about,
Yes.
catching eyes. Okay, then I start my cast, grab my holy symbol, and say, I pray for your souls, and just fire.
Okay.
The most casual praying for the souls. I pray for your souls.
I pray for your souls.
Dead.
Okay, we'll do the wisdom saves. They both fail.
Nice.
Well, apparently I get 7 initiative because apparently only decided to double click. But yeah, there you go, 7 initiative.
Yeah. Funny. You can adjust that yourself, can't you? So, yeah, that's fine. And we want someone who's not that. That one.
Yeah, Kaladin gets top initiative. Everyone is already dead except the 2 guys that are paralyzed. So essentially we now need to finish the fight within a minute, right?
That's 10 rounds, we can totally do that.
Oh, and para. Oh, that's also not using the thingy.
Para has initiative advantage here.
I'd say 21 is about as good as you're going to get.
Indeed. Yeah, so yeah, it's fine.
Are we surprising them? Do we get a surprise round? Because they're like, ah!
Yeah, sure. That's the wrong way around. We want descending. So, Kaladin, what do you do after the surprise has been made?
I guess I'll kill these nice subservient bastards.
Yep.
Kaladin is unsure how he feels about this. Because he hates them all so much.
You should have spoken up if you wanted to do a different plan. I feel we have a problem with Mandela.
No, he has a problem with keeping 2 of them alive because he hates them all so much.
I mean, I was kind of tempted on starting with Laz, however, I don't think that's why you're holding him.
No.
We are not holding him to be slain.
Yeah, Kaladin heard you and he's like, yes, Laz is important, he must die first.
No, that's...
Kaladin, no!
Okay, I will
Kaladin,
fire...
you will get to kill him.
We are going to need to use single words for Kaladin as well. Stop! No kill!
Dude at the front left that isn't marked. And then I will mark him, and then shoot the fuck out of him.
You are firing at Razak.
Razak,
Cool.
okay.
We don't care about their fucking names.
I don't care.
Let's start with...
Wait,
let's start with Hunter.
is this some shitty attempt in trying to make us feel for them by giving them names, AJ?
Air elemental that's just
Look,
appeared. That's cool.
Ignore that. It's because I'm really annoyed with the fact they didn't put one actually in the airship.
Is that his spirit that's been released already? I mean, I haven't even
I'd
fired
also
yet.
like to point out elementals are large.
I know, but there's a reason why he's that size.
He's trapped.
Because he's trapped. Okay.
Okay, firebrand hit. That worked.
Yeah. By the way, you'd have to spend 8 hours doing with the whole firebrand thing.
Well, that's
so...
that's a long rest, right?
Yeah, but that'd be the 8 hours not resting to do it.
So
Okay.
you'd have to do it before that, so you won't get the extra fire yet. Quite. But still fine. Right, so first
okay.
one hits. What?
Right.
So 11.
Second.
So Brazek is straight up dead. You literally nail him in the face. He is dead.
What with the first and second shot?
First shot, he's dead.
Oh, fuck
Okay.
hell, these guys are pussies. Awesome.
It's a bonus action to move Hunter's Mark, isn't it?
You put Hunter's Mark. Okay, good. Yeah, good for you. You casted it as well.
Yeah, you casted it on
so you
him.
can't move it.
I'll
Could
fire
just
with the
kill
next
them
guy.
all in a straight line. It'd be great.
Fire at the next guy, and then fire at the next guy.
So you're doing the line, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Yeah.
15, 15, 14.
So that was and yeah. You just fill straight up killed Trait and Perella along with Brazek.
Okay. Cameron clicks his neck, and he's getting ready for the fight to actually start.
With that, Pera charges ahead and tries to attack the non-paralyzed people.
Galadin gets hit and falls unconscious.
What by
He's
Pera?
just going to chop the first one, wade through, and chop the second one.
Yeah.
Yay, Bera is being smart and not killing people that we don't want to be killed. How did this happen?
I was
It's
hoping
not
he
under
crit
his
fails.
control, is it really?
I was hoping there'd be a crit fail, then he accidentally killed Lass.
Well, anyway, we'll do. I'll do proper movement with this. So, if this doesn't work, so first, yep, that's fine. So straight up, cleaved, moves around and hits Oricus, and let's click on the old damage. Yeah.
These guys are weak as shit.
Yeah. It moves on to Garen's turn.
Okay, seeing that the conflict has started, I draw my sword and I move on. Can I move on to his dead body?
Yeah, sure.
What's left of it?
While standing upon the remains of his mangled corpse, I will just swing twice at this next fuckboy.
Who probably will still die. Yeah, that hits.
Oh, really? Does the second one hit? Surely not.
The second one doesn't hit because you rolled
Okay.
11. And 11 is always our bad number, but never.
I
never
swing
fucking
for
hits.
14 and then I
Yeah,
miss on the next
first
one.
straight up just kills him.
Do I decapitate him?
With that, you just punctured through his shoulder as he just literally bleeds out.
Okay, I wipe my blade and I sheath it again as I turn towards our party. These
And
did
common
not
men.
seem like fighting men as I step away from the bodies.
Aye, but commoners are not fighting men either, and they would be the ones that they would have been slaughtering, not actual soldiers.
I guess it still felt more like the slaughtering of priests and monks rather than fuck off. Rather than an actual fight. Anyway, we should
A monk would have put up more of a fight than these people.
we
They're
should
just bandits. They're pathetic. And Mando spits on the floor.
Mandalore, you shouldn't be proud of slaughtering essentially defenseless people, even if they did wrong. Even if we did the right thing today, this is not a high point of our career. Anyway, we should disarm and disarmor. What would you even call that? Like, I don't want to say undress because then we're gonna, yes. But even then, that makes it way too sexual.
Not really. Strip them off. You can say strip.
Ah, yes.
So It's essentially just stripping them
We-
of
Strip them of their weapons.
We,
and
sh
their
we should strip
armor.
them of their weapons and armor and
still have-
wait until they come to.
Well, I
They're
can
not
at least
coming to.
it's
They're
in
just
about.
paralysed in a state of.
You've got-
Well, yeah, but they can't say or
what
do
about
anything
shot?
right now, can't they?
Like you shuck an oyster, you shuck them out of their armor. Would that work?
Anyway, I would like to, as I am removing their weapons and
leather
armor.
they are wearing.
Yes,
and
as
they
I am
have
removing.
scimitars.
Okay. As I remove the scimitars and leather armor, I would like to additionally check them for like hidden daggers or something. Though apparently I suck at this.
You don't find any hidden weaponry on them.
Fuck it, strip them naked. They got anything hidden in their ass, so be it.
No, they don't.
Gentlemen, the spell is about to fade. Get ready to grab them and explain what's happened.
I hold Laz so that in a way that he. Hang on, I'm gonna need to roll for this, right?
And Para will also hold the other one because she's really fucking strong.
No, it's not even a
Athletics
good
check.
wrestling move.
Para
It's
will-
still
Okay, but-
It's not a very good one.
It's still a 5 with what else you got to athletics.
Oh yeah, well, athletics would be so
it's
another.
+3, so it'd be a 10.
Yeah. No, AJ, it's 17. I fucking
No,
subdued
no,
that
it's
Para
motherfucker.
Athletics grabs Zalthir.
Yeah. I'm also being very nice and saying that Pera didn't fucking rage because she's not.
Hera, calm down, they are dead. Pera feasts on the bodies of the fallen.
Oh, it's send it behind. Why did that send behind?
Go.
Yeah. So Zalthia is fully restrained and is. Kaladin's using athletics, but it doesn't work that way.
But
Is
you
it
used
athletics?
athletics.
Oh yeah,
No,
it is
I could see athletics
no,
being used
it's
fucking 2
not
times.
that. I'm thinking of acrobatics. So yes, you can. Kaladin and Gerin restrain.
Kaladin's cartwheeling around and taunting him.
Fucking hell!
Mandela.
How have you got a fucking +5 to athletics?
Because he's got proficiency, I'm going to assume.
Yeah, I know. It's fucking silly.
And 2 strength.
Yeah, that I still don't really approve of. Anyway,
Mandela.
with that, they've come out of their paralysed and they sort of look a bit sort of disorientated. As oh, you've killed our brothers and sisters, and you are restraining us.
Alright, Mandela, would you care to explain why?
Well, they chose their fate when they chose to serve a red dragon.
They seem rather
Now you
casual
two are
about
going
it,
to fly
honestly.
this ship for us. Or, well, teach us how to fly this ship. And when you've extended past your use, you two will meet the fate of your brothers and sisters, as you call them. Think this is
We
penance for the evil acts that you've no doubtedly committed under serve of your red dragon.
Evil is not real. It is just a.
I think
side of
evil
the
is quite
coin.
real. It's quite real to the people you've slaughtered, no doubt.
You have slaughtered us.
Aye.
We have done none harm to.
Oh, you've done plenty of harm in your time.
We will help you, but do not give
Only
us this
because
zealotry.
Klaus says, yes, I understand. So, please, aboard the ship.
That is no problem.
Once they're aboard, Kaladin,
Yes.
would you check the bodies and see if they have anything useful on them?
Of course.
Can we send Pera in to keep an eye on the guy in the engine room?
Yeah.
Like escort him
Yeah.
so he
alright.
didn't go there not under guard of Pera. Garen, would you mind keeping an eye on the man piloting the ship whilst we
No
dispose
problem.
of these corpses?
What would
Thank you,
like
Garen.
me to roll to check the bodies?
It would always be perception.
Kaladin, get us anything useful from these bodies. Kaladin returns to
Take
the
them.
necklace made out of ears.
Take 10.
Take 10.
It's a rule you can use where if
Passive
it doesn't
wisdom
matter,
perception.
if you don't, doesn't matter how long you've got, you take 10 as your roll and then add your skill.
So anyway, it's 17.
But suffice to say, you found about a little bit of silver. You find about 15 or so silver on the group of them. They didn't seem to be carrying that much on them.
Okay. I'll add it to the party funds in the bag.
Please put 2 aside for more arrows.
Aladin, you know that you can always have as many arrows as you need.
Kaladin gives you a grim smile.
How grim.
Probably a pretty
There we
fucking grim
go.
one.
Yeah.
Grim dark future, eh?
Gardain,
Aye.
how do we suppose to dispose of these corpses? Ritual burning is cleansing.
That rune that Kaladin has, I believe it had the power to ignite things.
If not, I can ignite my sword.
So, if we place them in a small mound, we can ignite them with the magic of his rune before he inscribes it on his bow.
Even after, I can still use Ignite.
I know, but
Actually, Gardain, allow me.
Aye.
Oh yeah, so basically... Oh, do I even know I'm prepared?
Did you unprepare it for Zone of Truth? That'd be the best.
I fucking did!
I unprepared Burning
Wait,
Smite
wait.
so that I could be useful for the party.
Wait, no I do! I got a searing smite. It's all good. It's all good.
But pig searing smite for me, please.
Basically ignites my blade into fire, and I'm just gonna stick it like a skewer through them all.
You can try.
White hot intensity!
They're unconscious. They automatically fail their Constitution saving throws.
I do have fire damage dealt to them. Okay. Yeah.
Smoldering bodies!
They seem to be hit with a... Oh, do a roll, just because we want to see if this hits. For giggles.
Do I have... Oh, I
Do
don't
you
have inspiration.
Inspiration.
Are you seriously going to burn inspiration?
Wait, do I get advantage because they're all just like on the floor, not moving?
If they're on the
roll.
floor, just do
Should
the
be an
actual
auto-crit.
thing. Just stab it into the ground. You got this, buddy.
Just roll. It's... You
did
know
on
what I was
purpose,
to
didn't
say?
you?
You'd only be able to fail this, and I was...
I swear to God, you're like the most
That's on
incompetent paladin.
How
what
have you
happened on
missed the ground?
I swear you fucking threw models.
How?
Well, so, with this charged up sword, Vangelord ends up bringing it down and sort of just
Actually,
missed
go on
it
then.
by about an inch or so, and it's just like...
That surely corrects it?
Yeah, nothing unusual happens.
But
Nothing
still,
unusual really
it
happens.
doesn't, you know...
Yeah, it's true.
Unfortunately,
So we're having
it was
this
that
lovely
first
solemn
attempt.
moment, and Mandela is just like, Mandela, do you want to try that again?
Sorry, I was been twitching for battle when it was over too soon.
I
not warmed up.
understand that the adrenaline will still be coursing through you.
I didn't expect Kaladin to gun them down so quick. I'm
sword
sorry
move.
I have lacked the faith in your abilities. There we go.
There you go. With that, you hit the bodies, and they all take a strike of the burning smite, and they all seem to gradually smoulder into a burning set of corpses.
Well then,
Paladin?
Yes, Paladin.
Mandalore just kind of crouches down, sticks his sword in the ground, and then offers prayers up until Bahamut,
So,
seeing his
let me-
will done.
let me just think now. Now we've got the traits of Braxton, whose doors are now we've got 100% confirmed now that Mandela is sticking his sword in the ground. That's the two.
he's
sort of-
always done it.
I know he's
Ever
always done
since
it.
the
It's just
fucking
now. It's just,
start.
fully confirmed. Anyway,
Right then, gentlemen. We should leave Maurice here
Now we should make our character.
with Harshnag, as I do not believe it is wise for him to come on the ship. We'll take the rest of the supplies from the cart on this boat, and Mandela, I believe you should dismiss Unipony, as I do not think there is space for him, or wait for him.
Right, it is a small vessel. I will dismiss him.
This upsets you, Pony.
This also upsets Mandela.
Aye.
He takes a few moments to send Junipony away.
So we bring the rations from the cart onto the boat, the arrows, the quiver of bolts, and the keg of mead.
Right, now, guess what I'm going to give you guys? Or specifically, probably really Guy, because Guy likes doing that.
What?
Hold on, let me give it right. There you go, in the miscellaneous.
Cool. I don't think I can edit it then.
You can now. Okay, so you may give it its inventory. But along with that, Laz also sort of comments, we also do have here a supply of food and water that should last with what we had of 6 people for up to 100 days.
You are 8.
Sorry?
There are 8 of you. Killed 6 of you.
Sorry, 10 of us. Sorry, he said 10 people for
100 days.
100 days.
So that's 1,000 days of rations.
Worth of food, yes.
Alright, well, now have 1,047.
Let us feast! And as they travelled amongst the airship, every night was great party.
Do you have any weapons aboard the ship, Laz?
We only have which are the main weapons. We are limited to ammunition. I need to double check our stocks, but I think we only have about 10 of the large harpoons and 10 of the rear harpoons as well.
Aye.
But that is the weaponry of this ship. We do not have anything other than what the weapons were on our person. We have
No ranged weapons then.
we have the set of rooms that you are, well, now you are free to use. Was the ex-crewmates of who you have killed, but they are free to use.
Aye.
So why is that
we-
not doing?
We're going to go through and, investigate what's in the rooms, because it looks like there's little chests. And I will say, believe we are on the way to the cave of the Great Worm.
Okay. Do you have a direction to head?
East.
Okay. Now, just as purposes of stating, this is the storeroom. You got full vision of the map, haven't
Number
you?
6.
Number 6, yes. You can see number 6. 5 of the crew quarters.
Is there anything in the chests in the crew quarters?
Only what is there, a little bit of loose change. You find about 10 or so copper between the bunks. Other than that, you can find what is essentially some sets of cards, some dice, but it only seems to be general entertainment rather than anything other.
Worthwhile.
Yep.
Wow, that makes me feel mildly bad.
Yep. So, with that, you've now set off. There's no other further queries. You have gathered, and we're going to put Kaladin on the boat, unless you're leaving Kaladin behind.
Oh, we are definitely not leaving our slaughter mortar behind.
Okay.
Slaughter mortar.
Laz is currently piloting the ship, and no one is wishing to learn from Laz or learn from Zalthia.
Well, I'm sort of just watching Laz as a guard.
He would have to actively show you how to do it.
Very well, like I was saying, I'm just watching him, so I am not in a
Mandela's
position
not
to
smart.
learn.
Mandalore will not even try to learn.
Kaladin will be up in the crow's nest.
Okay.
Get in. You
How
learn
do
to
you want me to
pilot.
roll the climb?
I'll
Or?
learn to.
It'll be
Stoke.
athletics if you want to start climbing it.
Okay.
I think
Well,
Paladin's the smartest.
while keeping my I zoomed in on myself. While keeping my hand on my sheet ready to draw in case anything happens, I approach Laz. So you said you could possibly teach this to someone in a day. How exactly does the piloting of the ship work?
Well, you see, and he starts describing you different things. If you'd like to roll for an intelligence check, I will say
-1.
how you,
No, spin wheel into rocks.
you don't seem to be able to sort of get the grasp of bearings or headings or anything like that. You don't appear to pick up anything out of it. Is Gardane trying to...
It appears a rather difficult matter, lads. I'll leave you to it. I return to my guarding position.
So Gardane is observing.
It's
You'd also...
Gardane and Peda.
Oh, Gardane.
Just a second, guys. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Yep. Spera's actually fairly smart. She might get this.
I'm gonna say that with two people trying to... Oh, no. Straight up, Gardane is able to pick up how the engine room operates and how to manipulate the air elemental. I'm not going to roll for Pera because unless you really want to... No, actually, better. But
We want as many
only
people.
one person can be observing at a time.
Oh, one person.
Okay,
Okay, yep.
so
That's fair
we're
enough.
going to go for that.
But
It
so on
seems
the
a bit broken.
first day, I get taught how to operate the engine
The
room.
engine room. You know how the engine room works and how to manipulate the air elemental. You're not going to be able to teach it without it being a lot bit more hard to pass on.
I'm not
But you-
teaching it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get
that's what I
Pera to
mean.
watch tomorrow.
You can certainly do it that way. Okay, and what is Kaladin doing? Is he doing anything with his bow?
He's up in the bow for 8 hours on the crow's nest, casually looking out whilst tracing the Ildrun, I'm assuming.
Yes, I just wanted to assume it was that what was happening. Okay, with that, you start the transport to your destination of the Great Worm Cavern. With what the day comes past, you end up getting there pretty fast. I mean, with it being quite close to you, you start arriving at the Great Worm Cavern. From what you see, it seems to be like a open... Oh shit, I lost the page. It's an open sort of cavern that seems to be more... What looks like originally like a cave, it seems to be a very, very open cavern that you can see quite well inside. It is very, very large.
I'd lost my notebook. Found it again.
Before I drag you, let me just double check if it has... Yes, it has dynamic lighting. Oh well, you won't be able to see shit. Oh
Why haven't you set... Oh no, dynamic lighting's not on, so it's fine.
Did not? Oh, okay.
It is for me. For me, everything is black.
Me, I can see every... Oh, that's because the only one.
No
on
one
there.
else is, yeah, because I used Gardane as the... He's a token who I know tokens. With that, I assume you... where are we? Let's find a good point where you can come in. You arrive roughly here as you descend from the ropes. I'm assuming you're not fully landing the ship, or are you fully landing the ship?
Is there a space to fully land the ship?
There is, but it is a bit dodgy ground. It's not something that's straight up clear area
So,
full of
I will
airship
ask-
to land.
I will ask, Laz,
Yes.
do you recommend landing or ascending on ropes?
I could probably get you quite close with the ropes that we descended. I can hold it steady for then.
Alright, well then, if you don't think it's wise to land it, then let's do that.
That's fine. We'll hold in the area until you return, but just shout and we'll lower the ladder.
Is this wise, Gardane? They might sound all friendly and happy, but we still did murder their brothers and sisters, so... They could take off with the ship and leave us down there with no supplies.
Oh,
Per-
the no supplies thing would be a trouble until the morning, at which point I would create food and water. So
We would still be stranded, though. Perhaps we
It
It would be the
should.
same as what we were beforehand, though. So maybe it's not the end of the world.
Except this time without Maurice and without like any long-term plan. Plus, most of our actual decent supplies are up on the ship. So perhaps we would be best off even if we leave them hovering here. Laz, the hovering of the ship, does that require any active participation of you and the engineer?
Well, it would require to stop the elementals from trying to break free. You wouldn't want to lose the elementals of the ship.
so apparently it takes two to do anything on the fucking ship.
Well, I was just going to suggest binding them, but I assume that would stop them from fulfilling their duties, so I suppose you don't have a choice.
As in binding us or the elementals?
Binding you, I have no idea how to bind an elemental.
Indeed.
Would that hinder you in your task, Laz?
If
It would, yes.
the question is, if it hinders him in the task, would it? So if it hinders him in the task, then the ship would crash. If we let him be free, he's free to do whatever he wants. Though he is still going to serve Clouth because Clouth wants us to succeed in something, doesn't he?
This is correct. We will not be leaving.
I'm gonna roll an insight just for shits and giggles.
Yeah, go for it. To you, he's not lying.
We will not be leaving.
Alright, so
Seems good.
I believe that they are going to serve Clouth, and whilst our goals are aligned for now, we should make the most of this situation.
I suppose so then.
This is one of those dumb situations where it's like, hey, if we kept them alive, then we'd have no reason not to trust them because we already trusted them fully.
But we are never gonna leave them alive.
Apparently not.
Because Mandalore would not abide by it, and there are times when sacrifices must be made.
Well, let's descend then.
I'm also going to call this an early break because I need to pee. So,
Fair enough.
And I
Right.
just went to piss, AJ. Now I need to piss again.
Yeah. Anyway, so if we want to say 10-2, I think that's probably quite fair.
Yeah, that would be fine. Okay,
All
then.
right. And please 10-2. Let's not,
Yeah,
make
10-2.
it later. Anyway, ending the call.
Alright, guys. Looks like there will be a short break for about 13 minutes. And then we will be back with our exploration of the Great Worm Cavern. So, see you guys in just a moment. Go get a snack, go get a drink, go get whatever you like. And I will see you back in around 13 minutes. Ooh, have a good one. Hello everybody, we're back. Just give me a second to get the camera all fixed again, but I'm already gonna give you a sound, so be back in just a second.
Okay, with that, Kaladin notices there are quite a few footprints from what it looks like to be.
What you heard there was a YouTube video that I forgot to turn on.
Could be people sort of hunting for food and bringing it back, so sort of footprints going out and things being dragged back.
Do I recognise like the size, like the shape?
A human.
He gets to know the number, the exact number, and the
The
time.
exact number.
And the time,
Oh.
because he's a favourite enemy, humanoid.
Okay, so you see from the numbers of footprints, there's at least 8 hunters.
It's not
God
exact
damn,
at least.
Garen,
Aye.
Aye.
looking at these foot trails, it seems that 8 hunters have passed through here recently. I can't see any coming out. They may still be further in.
Are they humanoid? Are they giants? Like, what sort of...
You would see them if they were giants. They just seem to be humanoid. A lot's been covered by the recent snow, but most are still set deeper in.
Why would there be any humanoids here? Are they maybe guardians of the relics? Because after all, humans did steal them. Perhaps humans are also still hoarding them to this very day.
These are altars of the Uthgar, aren't they?
I believe so, yes.
Yeah, I believe that is what
know.
Harshnag told us.
Perhaps these humans also have a dragon patron.
The tribe of the worm. Were they Uthgar?
I don't know.
And then that's Wolf tribe. Were they Uthgar? Is Uthgar just tribal, do you think?
I really don't know anything about the tribal humans. I've never actually ever met a tribal until recently.
Kalden? You're the most likely to have dealt with the tribals. Is Uthgar just a tribal designation?
I can't say. Unless you let me roll for history, then AJ can tell me. Yay.
Utgar is a mating call.
Wait, am I being blind or have you stripped your walls?
Yeah.
Okay.
I started decorating. Like, for example, now, that is silver, and I've just done that wall today.
Cool.
So, only like 13 more walls to go. Whoop, whoop. Fucking hate redecorating.
Roll a history. DM said roll history.
Yeah. Well, what do you expect? It's what is it? Is it a -1? Yeah, it's
Minus
a -1. So, with that, you sort of Kaladin's had some sort of word of the tribal people, but they all seem to be very much their own sort of group. They do seem to sort of gather together, but they are very much, as you kind of expect, tribes in several packs that all worship different things.
So, the tribe of the worm could be here, considering this is a great worm cavern. Does anyone remember the name of that fucking person left in charge that we didn't kill?
I don't remember the people we left, but there was also the
Harshnana.
Harshnana.
She was a tribe of the great worm. We found her in the
Yes,
Oh, is it the
indeed.
one that wandered off?
the temple. Yes, that one.
She was merely a scout. She did mention their leader, though, who wasn't present at the camp. He may be here.
No, I've got a feeling he were one of the ones trying to break in.
That could also be true. Anyway,
Got
it
a
might
very
be...
strong feeling this. I pull out the necklace. This might be his. So
Well, perhaps it would be wiser to hide that and also not to mention our previous encounter.
I just drop the necklace back in the bag.
Bagu.
So, well, none of us are that charismatic, really. So,
I think Kaladin would be best in tribal relations.
he's smiling oddly, and by that I think you mean he would slaughter them all. He's nodding. He agrees. Right. So, let's lead the way and see if you
Mandalore.
can not kill everyone.
Mandalore, you have a certain primitive aspect to yourself as well. Perhaps you would be interested in being our face in dealing with these tribals?
Well, I'm a simple man of religion. I would take that as what you meant by that comment. I can attempt to negotiate.
I think it would be wise. Your actions, while stemming from a different origin, are not all that different from theirs.
Aye. Well, then, let us try.
La 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 la. That is the noise of going into the cave. Well, going into the... It's like an open sort of cave, right?
Indeed. When you start to approach, you sort of notice that it's covered by a very, very thick layer of ice, with icicles sort of hanging from certain parts of the ceiling. Where you have, like, I'll give you sort of pings, where you have, like, this area is mostly exposed. It's only a sort of small part of it that's actually exposed to the elements. There are several caves you can sort of see, and from as you can probably see, you sort of see here this ridge is about 70 foot tall, with several totems
Depicting.
Dictating.
I couldn't say it, sorry, my apologies. Flying dragons. All flying dragons.
Dragon cults, murder them!
No. So, fine. I'm just gonna let Mandalore handle this.
Sorry, was that they've got a big altar of a dragon?
No, there are totems depicting flying dragons.
Little
Okay.
flying dragons on some of
I
the
will
totems.
attempt to identify the dragons.
They are
Okay.
cute little dragons.
What would you like me to roll?
We'll go for straight up perception if you can see up that high to generally depictate dragons. We'll just see how good you are.
Depictions of dragons.
Nope.
Mandalore is not very good at seeing, I was about to say.
I'm gonna go with, even with like perceptive, you're actively trying to look at something very, very distant that they just kind of look like representations. You're not gonna be able to pick out anything in particular.
So can I see that they're dragon? Can I see at least that they're dragon shaped?
You can see they're dragon shaped, but only
Cool.
roughly. I mean,
It appears we've stumbled across more dragon worshippers here, fellas. I hope these are not the similar sort we've just dealt with.
Perhaps Mandalore wasn't the best for this. I mutter under my breath.
Mandalore starts to approach. Can I see the people?
you can see the people up there, and they start uttering in their language to sort of, they sort of go.
Hail, do any of you speak common?
I think they have a cold.
Badly.
I do not think they speak common.
And have not prepared tongues today.
Perhaps you could try sign language, Mandalore. Just let them know that we are here peacefully and that we
Mandalore takes
merely...
his sword out, kind of sticks it in the ground, and just kneels and puts his hands in the air and says, "Peace!"
Sorry, are they dabbing?
And they start sort of gesturing with spears.
Is that a declaration of war, Kaladin?
Not until the first one is thrown.
Okay.
Maybe they see you guys come forward and just like put your weapons to the side.
Okay.
That makes
I
sense to
just
them.
I hold my hands in the air as I slowly approach.
I do too.
Da, 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 da.
They dab. God damn it! What do we do against such dabbing?
I'm gonna thaumaturgy and go, Uthgar worm!
Tap, 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 tap.
And they're still angry. Kind of really want to pull out the necklace.
Mandalore, could you maybe symbolize a worm and then point at your stomach to make clear that we have been made part of the tribe if this is the tribe of the worm?
I will try. Performance! Boom!
Fucking hell.
I think he very clearly depicts that there are wiggly worms inside us.
He basically drops down to the floor and
I mean,
does the
it
work.
was a hard performance to do.
It
but
was a hard performance. They seem to be getting it, but at the same time, they're sort of.
They're still dabbing. Okay, fuck.
Tap,
They're strangely aroused more than anything else.
Jab!
tap, 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 tap. And it's like you can sort of see them talking with each other. Tap, tap, tap.
I think it's helped, but I'm not certain yet.
I don't think I could have communicated that any more clearly.
No, you did perfectly, but
I'm gonna just, again, do thaumaturgy and go, Harsh Nana!
such fucking retard.
Tap, 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 tap.
Harsh Nana.
Do you know Harsh Nana? Is she there?
With that, there's still just incomprehensible, still shouts of tribal speak, and you don't seem to get very much sense out of them.
Should we continue on?
I'm not certain. They might attack us, but
If they attack us, we kill them.
It's, though, this time, this just feels wrong at killing them for something. We are the intruders here.
they merely don't understand us. But surely there must be a way to make clear that we are essentially here for something that is not even part of their. Well, I don't know if they live
What
here.
time is
but
it?
At the moment, it's sort of mid-afternoon. You done made good trail from your early launch and dealing with the airship. It's not a really far trek between the two
No, gentlemen,
points.
we could theoretically come back in the morning and I could attempt to talk to them.
That might be wise. Perhaps if they understand us, then we can at least make our intentions clear, as opposed to now where we might have just declared a curse on their families or something.
Alright, so
I would like to avoid any more bloodshed of these natives.
we will retreat to the airship for the night.
Okay, cool.
Cultists is one thing, tribesmen are another.
Right, let me just read you all my fucking spells.
No! Have mercy upon us! Spare us!
Because that's always fun. Let's keep that.
There is no mercy for us, is there?
Let's get rid of augury because I really don't need that.
Can we have another break, AJ, and we'll come back once it's done?
It won't be that long. If you're doing basic, you can do things on the fly. I'm not really going to be penalising you in that regards, as long as you've got the ones that you know, I'm going to be using that in a second. Fine. That's great.
And then I'm gonna make sure we have. The last one's hard to choose.
Guiding bolt! Guiding bolt!
Okay, yeah, guiding bolt.
I don't know if Guiding Bolt will actually be useful, but I just find it a cool spell.
Yeah.
Cool spell.
So yeah, I've changed like 4 of my spells over, and we're
Is it
coming
just
back.
me, or has our name tag suddenly gone massive?
What?
We're coming
It's
back with
because
tongues
of
on
the,
in the morning.
It's back because of the tokens. I've been disabling the name tags a lot of times, so let me try and do that again. Because you know who you are by your tokens at this stage. Show nameplate.
Gong.
I also apparently accidentally clicked spiritual protectors.
Oh shit.
So we're now going to go fuck people up. Oh, I forgot I had that as an actual thing. I should use that more. Spirit Guardians, yeah.
Perhaps we should send Para sprinting through with a new armor raging just to hit the gong to see if they attack. She can run the gauntlet.
Or we could send
Or-
Para in naked to see if they wish to mage.
I come back now with tongues, and I can understand any spoken language, and I can speak any spoken language, which is awesome. For I don't know how long. Wait, let
Here's
me
the plot
check how
twist.
long.
It's a colony of fucking stroke victims, and they were actually trying to communicate the entire time, going dab dab dab.
God no.
Well, either that or they're just the current generation of youth who is just like dab. Dab.
Yeah, that's it. Kaladin would like to dab.
Paladin would like to dab. No.
Dab for them. Hang on, do a performance and see if the dab gets his entrance. That is right before we leave.
Okay, tongues. It lasts an hour. I can talk to them for an hour.
Okay.
And that is a spell slot burn, and it is. I'll find out what spell slot burn.
Hey
but
there,
yeah.
sir.
It's a slot. Okay, with that,
How is
you can
things?
start understanding the tribal warriors, as they sort of say.
Oh, for fuck's sake, it's a 3rd slot. But okay, I'm doing it for you guys because I love you.
Fucking hell, that is pretty harsh, but that's quite funny. With that, you start understanding the tribal people go, No, you're not tribe. This is our land. No.
We've been initiated into the tribe of the worm.
Oh.
8.
Disappointment!
Fucking-
Oh.
All of us ate a worm, and our donkey as well, though he's not here.
One person come down. You'll stay there.
Alright, we stay here.
And
It is always, this is our
comes
land.
out the cave and sort of one of them said,
It's even the same
Let-
tribe,
let-
just in
let
a
me
different
see.
location.
let me see you.
Alright, you can see me, and I stand there.
Are we the one from his dreams? Is the stars right?
This is the day.
And he sort of looks you up and down and goes, I see you have little worm, but you're not full worm. No, you're little worm.
Alright, we just told us what we needed to be able to cross the lands without having to slaughter people.
Why would they be clockwork giants?
Yes, this our land, this our
Aye.
home.
But these aren't
You're
even
not
giants, these
allowed
are just
Your
tribesmen.
home in here.
Yes, this is our home.
Do you know
Mandalore.
that a load of your tribe was slaughtered by a red dragon not less than a week ago?
No, what lies? You said lies. He sort
No,
of backs
we
away.
were sent to then go and find your leader. He's missing.
You know of our leader?
You
We
can't
do
say
not.
that
We
they're
were
not
told the name, we
real
were just told to
beings
go
just
and find
because
the
they're a
great
little bit
leader who
simple.
Apparently has a pet dragon. You're lying.
Okay.
Actually, no,
Go-
wait. I'm not lying because he might have had a pet dragon. I don't know. He had a pet dragon.
Okay. If you want to go for, in that sense, I'm just going to say a straight charisma, just something where you're just trying to see if he accepts what
Mand-
he said.
Mandalore. Ask him
That's
if a
okay,
tongue
because I've got
shriller
no
than all
skills.
the music calls him.
Sorry, say that again?
Ask him if a tongue shriller than all the music calls him.
With that, he goes, "Oh, no, he later on important thing. He's not. You not seen.
I
No.
I guess we did not see him then. We just saw someone who claimed to be from the worm with a little white wormling.
Harsh Nana.
We also met Harsh Nana.
Shaman.
Aye, the shaman, Harsh Nana.
Huh.
Wait,
What'd
was
she
she the
say
one that
to
gave
you?
us the fucking worm?
Yes.
She was. She was the one.
Yes.
She was the one that gave us the worm and said that we are allowed to travel freely through the lands and explore as we wished.
Roll deception.
Alex, it's gonna be charisma again. It doesn't matter what
Yeah,
it is.
it doesn't
I've
matter,
got
but
no
it's still-
proficiencies. I'm the only one.
Garen is a good man at heart, but Garen is also a man of little patience, and I can't stand the way these guys talk.
She says that maybe.
This is why we
but-
have the little worm, so that we can have a little time and explore.
Maybe. What you here for?
Great relic of power. Do not really know. We were sent here by an oracle from the sky. They told us to retrieve an item from this place.
Against anyone except these
You're
guys,
not-
I would
you're
say
not
that that
taking
is
anything
dumb.
from here. No. This is our
What?
land.
What could we give you to convince you to allow us to explore and possibly remove one item?
You may not take anything. No. You may look, but you may not take anything.
Okay, we will look. We will not take anything.
Yes.
This is a
You
question.
may look. If you take anything, no.
No, I
Fuck's
understand.
sake.
I can't.
Look, they're tribal people.
I can't deal with this.
Fucking aggravating.
No. So, question here though: did we understand anything that Gardain said, or was it to us just?
No.
Okay.
I understand what I stand. Moreover, when the target speaks any creature
Right,
in at least
okay.
one language can hear and understand what
Okay,
I
so I understood Gardain's part, but the other guy's part was just dab.
It's like when you see a crazy person talking to their cat, and they're like, "Yes, Mr. Kittens understands me." You're like, "You're a fucking nutter."
Okay.
Hey, I'm that
So,
fucking nutter right now.
Gardain, from what I understand, we are allowed to dab in their dab.
We are allowed to explore the cave and look around, but we're not allowed to take anything, though I do not know what it is we are supposed to be taking. But though I imagine it will be giant-sized when we find it.
We're supposed to bring the relic back with us, so...
Aye.
That conversation sounded very testing, Gardain. I
It-
applaud your patience.
It really was. These people still do not need to die, even though we really need to get the fucking relic from this place. Right, I would like to just go in and start looking around.
Okay.
I don't even know what
Yeah,
I'm looking for.
you basically, as you start approaching, they just look at you very sort of testingly, and they do not openly attack.
I wave to the guys up top and go, dab!
Just
They sort of look very, very menacingly at Garen.
I lower my own
sorry,
and
I'm
I
sorry.
continue.
He's a bit slow.
I thought I'd greet him in their normal
Just
language.
When Mandela reaches that point, Mandela hears a voice. Hello. Can you hear me?
Huh? Who
It's
speaks?
basically- It's a. Then you sort of realise.
Right now our
it's a
own
telepathic
party starts
communication.
to act
what
like the
tribal warriors-
tribals.
What? Dab?
What's he say?
He says dab.
No, what's he
He
say?
says, well, oh yeah, what does he say? He says, "What's wrong with you?" Well, sorry, that's far too many syllables.
Man,
What-
these
what did you
guys have super efficient language. Dab. How was your day, good friend? Please tell me more about your wonderful voyage. Damn, it was a beautiful day indeed. I perfectly loved being at the beach.
So-
Anyway, continue.
Well, has Mandalore figured out his telepathic voice yet, or is he still just going to be talking aloud?
If you think you're going to struggle with that, you can certainly roll a intelligence.
He's not very wise,
Let's see
nor
how
is he
good.
intelligent,
Can I
so...
roll for psychic damage, seeing as Kaladin has enough voices in his head already?
That's not bad.
It is when
That's
it's
not
11.
bad. That's fucking 11, yeah.
You have to roll 13 to get 11.
I've rolled 2 11s so far this
Love
session.
how
This is a
fucking
good start.
you're so simple. You're like Grog levels of simple.
I
Can
am-
you actually
I am-
read?
I am 1 above Grog.
7. Oh my god. Can you read?
Well, I was an acolyte, so I hope I can read.
Sorry.
So you like the bits with the pretty pictures. That's what I'm getting.
You
It
can
is
read.
your holy tome, and you can read in the sense that you know what the words say, but if someone
It's
were
a
to
fucking
rearrange
picture, bro.
them, they won't make any sense to you.
Pretty
This
much.
Biomet scripture 13.1,
I-
it says this, and if we change all the words, you wouldn't fucking notice.
I can just, like, imagine how they were teaching young Mandalore the teachings of Bahamut, and it's like, this is where the great god descended from the sky and smote all the heretics. Me like picture of flamey sword! Yes,
I like to think
Mandalore,
that-
yes.
I like to think that Mandalore's training was so severe in his early years that his masters wouldn't allow him to open his eyes and see the evil in the world, so he is in fact taught Braille. But when it comes to actual reading normal words, he's not there. He's not up to par.
Yeah,
Okay.
so basically, see, Mandalore's intelligence is he knows Behemoth, he knows
Knows
like
deer.
the stuff surrounding Behemoth, and that is it. Literally, that is all his brain can manage. Everything else, poetry, stories, operating basic machinery. Nope, nothing. Cook,
Basic care for great swords.
nope, doesn't know that. As long as he can swing it hard enough, stuff dies. That's all right.
So if a bard tried to convince you that Bahamut was evil, would you believe him?
His wisdom's
No.
really fucking low, so, you know.
Well,
It
he,
could
no,
happen.
he knows Bama. He knows Bama inside out, but that is literally it.
Okay, so with this, a sort of little bit more of a conversation still goes on between the voice inside Mandela's head and Mandela.
One voice.
Yes, one single voice inside of his head, and he still seems to not be cottoning on that it's telepathic, even though he says, "I'm speaking inside your head." That's
How you
works,
get
man.
there?
I'm
Basically,
trying
Mandela's
to
probably
speak
thinking
inside
it's
your head.
evil.
They can't hear me. Can you get one of your other friends over here? Just a little bit closer.
Does he cleave his
Man-
head open to bleed the evil out?
Mandalore walks over. There are foul magics in this place. Can you guys hear the voices? He's looking around a bit disturbed.
Kaladin puts his
Garen
hand
gives
on
him
his
an
shoulder and
outlook.
he just nods.
What?
No, Calden. Where are you hearing the voices, my friend?
It says it's in my head.
Mandalore, have you been sleeping alright?
Understand?
Where did you hear the voices?
Over by those caves over there.
Okay, I'm gonna wander over there.
Mandalore puts a slightly firmer grasp on his sword.
Mandalore, if you
With
need
that-
some time, you could just go back to the airship and rest for a moment.
Gardane starts hearing the voice as well. Hello, Gardane. Can you hear me?
How do you know my name?
I can see inside your head. So sorry.
I'd prefer you weren't. There are things in there that I wish people didn't know.
Masturbation.
My name is Kolat, and I wonder if you could possibly help me.
Could you repeat the name again?
Yes, certainly. It's Cole. Oh God, I'm going to say it as I'll type it.
Type it! Cool. Okay.
Kolat. Okay. I don't like the L at
Couple.
the end. So
What?
I've got 2 L's. Only 1 L. That's good. Right. The tribe you have
Quattle.
met,
Yes, Quattle.
I've seen. I wish you to do me a favor. They have fallen under the. They've fallen under a command of a very, very evil leader. Name of shit. I forgot to say. Wormblood with 1 O. I wish you to kill him. He's leading this tribe astray, and he is great evil.
So, Quattle,
Yes,
who are you really, and where is you?
I am nearby in the altar, just above.
I will walk up to the altar.
Okay. As the tribal warriors sort of follow you up here.
Aye, Hasnana, remember?
Do not take anything.
Not taking anything. Gentlemen.
Uh-huh. Let's step
and
forward.
me.
Don't tell me you've also been hearing things in your head, because I'm going to start to get really worried about all of us if that's the case.
Just come a little closer. I don't wish to raise my voice too much.
Alright, I
So we
step
huddle
closer.
so we can huddle quietly.
Yeah.
There seems to be a spirit or something here in the altar. It wants us to kill Wormblood. Who
Okay.
is the leader of this, and I believe may have killed already. So, what I'm gonna do is bring out proof of that, but I will need you to cover me so that they can't see me bring out his necklace.
Apologies, Guardian. I mean, I trust you. After all,
Aye.
we have been traveling alongside each other for quite some time. But what you are telling me here is that a voice in your head has told you to kill
Aye.
something.
Aye, but it's also telling me to kill something technically evil, which Mandalore would like, that we have already killed. So, unless I'm going truly insane, I
Well,
think there might be some form of power in here, considering Mandalore also says he heard a voice.
I will choose to believe in my friend.
Thank you, Calvin.
Mandalore, do you sense any evil nearby?
Good point, Kaladin. I will attempt to sense evil.
I
attempt to sense evil.
For now, I'll follow along. However, before actually striking anyone down, I'm going to need to see something beyond just a voice in my head told
I
me.
appreciate that. Quattle,
Yes, Guardian.
can you speak to my friend Garen, who is the gentleman also wielding a shield?
Yes, certainly. And Quattle speaks in Garen's head. Hello, Garen. I believe you needed extra proof that I exist.
My eyes widen. How am I capable of hearing you? You're not
I'm
here.
talking to your mind. I am within the statue. The altar statue.
What is there a statue of
Okay.
Musa there?
I believe so. It
Does-
looks like a giant.
Does the statue look like a woman of some sort, or
It
like?
looks like a worm with. It looks like a dragon. It looks like a.
Oh
worm
yeah,
with
indeed,
like
we can see it on
Oh, yeah.
the left side. Yeah, indeed, it does look like a worm with wings. That statue does not look like what you sound like.
Yes, well,
That's racist.
I am talking to you within my mind.
Oh,
Your mind, sorry.
okay.
This cult is a dragon. Can Mandalore attempt to religion it?
Yeah.
Are you some sort of ancient presence here, or why exactly are you here, and why are you convincing me and my friends to kill? The more I explain this, the more it sounds like some weird mass psychopaths thing. The voices told me to kill. Yes, they did so for me too.
Sorry. Okay. With this, I've realised I've quoted you the name of what type of beast he is, rather than his name.
The quattle.
Yeah,
It is a quattle.
he is a quattle, who I will call Q.
Bob!
Q?
His name is Cum, so he's
No.
Kumquattle.
No.
Yep. Quat. It's okay. I don't know what the fuck
Oh,
it is.
we'll just call him Quattle anyway.
Call him
for the
Quetzal.
purposes of-
So, Quattle,
Yes.
why do you want the current tribal leader dead?
They are steering the tribe in a direction that I do not take. I am of a good nature. They are being leaded astray by this evil tribe leader.
Is Quattle talking to all of us at the same time now?
Hi, Quattle, can you talk to all of us?
I will try. I will relay this several times.
Can you not do it at once? You're not powerful enough.
Not quite.
Quattle, if that is your name. Are you the great worm god that this tribe speaks of?
Whether I was originally or I am now, I do not take care to the
Well-
evil that they are going down the route now.
Okay.
They worship this statue. Whether I am
Have
who
you-
they think I am.
Have you been in
Thing.
contact with previous tribes leaders, or are we the first people you have chosen to speak to?
I have communicated with some who along the years, but not always have I always gotten through to the tribe. But with Wormblood, he is not listening to me at all. He is going
So-
in a completely different direction than that of my wishes.
So you have basically been trying to guide the tribe according to what you deem as good, and Wormblood is completely against what you find proper.
Yes.
Right, and so if we were to kill Wormblood,
There
What?
would be a reward.
we are sent here from the Eye of the Allfather looking for a giant relic.
Ah, you speak of the relic that was stolen from the giants. The relic you would be seeking is just behind you. The gong there is actually part of a shield that was once part of one of the giants.
Is there any way you can convince the gentleman guarding here to let us leave with it?
I cannot. They have been led astray by Wormblood.
But if Wormblood were to...
dead,
Yeah, would we then be able to have them convinced? Because otherwise you're asking us to kill someone to then be allowed to take the gong, yet in result we will also need to kill everyone here, which is kind of what we've been trying to avoid.
They respect Wormblood quite strongly. If they know of his death, this probably would cause a shockwave around for a new leader to come out from the tribe. So
you say-
there's no guarantee that they would be aggressive more than shock and dismay. As
could we claim temporary leadership of the tribe then?
I don't think you would be able to
Keep
get
what you
leadership
kill,
from them.
Quattle.
I will then. Can you gentlemen screen me quickly?
To what, sorry?
Screen me.
Oh, like block off the
Cover him,
set. Okay. Yeah,
So-
I stand up slightly, set my humanesque form blocks tiny dwarf.
Yeah. Okay.
You
So
flex. Just for hilarity's sake, could you roll a performance for the blocking? I just want to say it.
Okay, so this is either a performance for the blocking or a performance for distracting them through interpretive dance.
Yes.
It is not interpretive dance, it is more like
Fuck, we are
a very basic and shoddy blocking.
You
We
get
look,
away
we look like
Paladin is just going to be
seems
licking
a bit
arrows and
tight.
stuff.
You can sort of see them sort of go.
We look like two drunk men holding each other up.
Yes, and Kaladin suddenly starts doing backflips.
Okay,
and they're
so
sort of watching Kaladin doing backflips around everyone.
I started off just by licking the arrows and just like trying to draw attention to as menacingly as possible.
So I reach into the bag of holding and I pull out the necklace, and I go, I believe we have taken care of your problem already.
This is good. This will send the message that he is dead. I will get your reward. Do bear with me. I will fetch your reward.
We kind of want the gong.
The gong? Oh,
Preferably
yes,
without
take the gong.
bloodshed.
Yes, the reward ideally, we have, we have enough money and supplies to be going on with. Magical items are always a boon to us, but ideally, the reward would be the ability to take the gong without needless slaughter.
I'm sorry, I'm
Perhaps
too useless for
explain
that.
to them about the death of Wormblood and tell them to go back to their village.
So,
Quattle did
Select a
say,
leader.
Kaladin, Quattle did say that they respected Wormblood greatly. They might as well go into a bloody rage and fly at us.
Or they might go into mourning.
I have an idea. This might go horribly wrong, but it is an idea.
Now I just have the image of we show the medallion and then they all don black cloaks and you're like and leave.
My idea, gentlemen, is to claim that I am now in charge, that Quattle has chosen me as the vanquisher of Wormblood.
It might work, although I know nothing about tribal traditions.
I know nothing either.
If that's how
but
their new chief is chosen, then that will be fine. And if it's not, then you've just made yourself a target.
unless Quattle, and I look back at the fucking statue, has any other idea of how to get the gong out of here without causing bloodshed, this seems to be our only option at this time.
Honestly, it might work. I've met a few travelers who spoke of tribes where they live by the mantra of keep what you kill, which like goes through everything, but I'm not certain if the worm tribe is similar.
I don't know particularly. I've had no dealings with them. So, Quattle, the rewards
Yes.
you spoke of.
I would give you a gift of supernatural sorts.
Aye, that
If you were wishing to receive it.
I would gladly receive a boon from a god, but we would also, as we said, like to not slaughter these men here.
My suggestion would be to show that you have conquered Wormblood.
To
They
dab.
And
They would probably be so shocked that they would not try to fight you, as you are the stronger of Wormblood,
I
and
okay
therefore most likely try to probably
Let's go.
run.
Cool. Right then. So, may we receive your boon, oh great Quattle, and then we will attempt to leave here without killing.
Yes, certainly. And he all bestows upon you the gift of restoration. Sorry,
Okay.
charm of restoration. Which all it says to me is look up the Dungeon Master Guide what that is. But you get it. You definitely
Oh, I
get
know
it.
what that is.
Do you? I don't.
Yeah, there's a minor epic boony thing. I think it lets you regenerate a lot of health or something, but there is definitely in the Dungeons Master Guide if you go into epic boons and shit under there. It's around that section.
Either way, I'll get it for you and I'll read it out in a second when I say it. 227. Didn't actually say the page on that. That's a bastard. But yes, continue.
Okay, so at that point, I go, thank you, Quattle, for your gifts. And then I stroke my neck and scratch it a little bit and do my thaumaturgy thing. And I reach in and pull the medallion and go, as per the instructions of Quattle, we have slain Wormblood. We come to claim our prize.
With that, the tribal warriors, who you still understand at this point, go, You killed one blood! No! No! And they start just running for their lives as they all sort of gather within their caves. You still hear sort of lots of discussion, but it just generally sounds like panic as they all sort of rush into the caves.
Well, that seemed to have worked. I suppose we'll just take the gong out of here then, although that does look pretty huge and heavy.
Hedda, darling.
Yes. I'm sorry, I had to do that.
Yes, it is
Could you-
me, Pera.
Yeah.
Could you manhandle the lovely thing out of here?
Certainly try.
Yes, I carry.
Should
No,
I
it's just say-
should I try and
Six charges. You can use an action to expend some of its charges. You can cast the following spells: Greater Restoration, Lesser Restoration. Ow.
No, you're supposed to say, what gong?
True. That's actually kind of good, really.
Yeah.
So we have an item.
Everyone who's
Yeah.
got that.
Yeah.
So we have an item that can do that basically then.
We
Yeah.
each have 6 charges on us of it.
Okay. But is it like an item or is it just something that we have
I
in
will
us?
look it up and
Can
put it
AJ
as
make a
a
handout?
thing. Yeah. Well, actually, then again, I could probably just reveal it by the hopefully the 5th edition.
No, it won't be in there because it's in the DMG. It's a specific thing to the DMG. It won't be in there.
Pope then. I will type it out.
Thank you.
But that will be at a point what's not while we're
mid-session.
things. Okay, so I will make temporary handout.
Each have a charm of restoration. Which means that we need to have a new resource, everyone, and it's your
Yep.
charm of restoration resource.
But also normal and greater because you've got different charges.
No.
on there.
No. You get 6 charges. 4 charges do a greater, 2 do a lesser.
Exactly. So you still need to make sure that you probably split it.
But that's what I'm saying. 6 charges.
Yeah, total. But you might want to split them into the greater and the lesser. I'm assuming
Why?
with that
You can just do 3 lessers, or you can do 1 greater and 1 lesser. So you might as well just put 6 charges.
Right. Sorry. Yeah, I understand what you mean. So yes, I thought it was actually saying.
I have added
Not
total
it's
6.
just talking about you have 6 charges. You can use them
Yes.
4 or 2.
I've added
Right.
6 out of 6 charges for Charm of Restoration.
I have added
Is-
6 of 6
Is it
charges
like
for charm
other
of
things
restoration.
as well, where you like regain them when you
No,
rest?
no.
No? So this is just, we have this and then when
Yes.
it is gone, it is gone.
But still, remember that if you look up the restoration spell, you can see of what it can do because it can just pretty much go, "Hey, poison, fuck off. Hey, disease, fuck off."
Okay, so
It's pretty much
basically,
that
you'll
degree.
have 3 level 2 spell slots, because that's lesser restoration, I think. Yep. And I think greater restoration
probably a 6,
is
isn't
a 5th level.
Oh, yeah, 5th. So that's pretty damn good.
That's pretty fucking impressive. And I'm assuming we don't need the material components because they're fucking expensive as well for greater restoration.
No, it's all by this boon that has been bestowed upon by the worm inside the statue.
Cool. Which point we're stealing the gong, and we're just gonna leave.
Okay, so with that, when you're trying to move the gong,
Oh, for fuck's sake.
let's just roll something and see how well Terra would do things.
Should I have
Oops,
detected
I have
magic
dropped
on
it!
I should
What,
have
sorry?
detected magic on it. Should have brought traps as well. She gets advantage on dexterity saving throws. Fuck, it's worse. I tried.
Sorry. With that, with the great strength of Pero, she's able to sort of detach part of the gong, but at the same time, absolutely clanging it, making an echo throughout the cavern.
She wouldn't have got advantage on it because it's not a trap sort of thing. Cool.
Okay, well, either way, I gave you the thing regardless.
Yeah.
With that, you start hearing rumbling.
Is this place fucking collapsing? I will swear to fucking God. Everyone help Pera! We need the fucking gong!
With that, things start sort of rumbling, still echoing, as suddenly something's coming up from the ground, it seems.
Swear to God, if we get fucking eaten in this fucking place after not fucking killing these fucking bastards, I'll fucking kill someone else. It's a fucking Esmeralda! Ah, yeah! It's... oh, shit.
This is not good. This is
And,
really not good.
For what seems to be lesser size worm seems to have surfaced.
Oh, they're not full size.
They're not full size.
Oh, they're babby worms.
They are babby ones.
Oh, thank God.
Thank fuck.
But however, because someone's on the space, I'm going to sort of say Mandela gets knocked back out.
25-foot space.
Oh yeah, so you can be on it. Cause...
Well, we're having to use theatre of mind at this point.
Yeah. Okay, and we will start the, the thing that's happening because combat's arrived. The initiative rolls.
How about no?
Oh God.
I don't want to.
Selected. Fuck you.
I don't want to, AJ.
Just roll it and adjust it. It's fine. Let me just sort out with the music what I'm putting on.
Dun 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 dun.
Dun dun
Ooh,
dun dun
we're
dun
gonna
dun
put
dun
this
dun dun dun.
Gardain should hold the amulet high again and yell, "Aids the Slayer of Warm Blood! Vanquish worms!" Also, why didn't Quattle tell us of this? Quattle is a cunt.
Yeah.
I was
I'm
pretty
sure
useless for a
Quattle
fucking
knows
god.
That, if you bang a gong, that little shit's gonna pop out the ground. It's not, Mystic Meg.
I'm still gonna fucking abuse the god. It's not my god.
Quattle sounds pretty weak and worthless, honestly.
Apart from the bitching spells that we just got.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but...
So, yeah, I'm not gonna insult
Okay, yeah, no, never mind. Never mind, Quattle is okay, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, admittedly, there was no
Missing
reason
Mandela-
when we were trying to
Mandela
sneak
left
out with a
themselves.
gong while we were going to ring it,
So it was Mandela 7, yeah?
7.
Uh-huh. It's cool, we all get to act before worms.
It is.
Well,
So,
were they... Actually, those were the Krakens, weren't they? Is that what they're called? Krakens?
nope.
Shit.
They are called something that I don't think you've actually fully discovered besides Guy knowing Ryan seeing them before,
Yeah.
as in
The frost
out of
one,
law. No.
No.
What the hell did Callan roll?
7 and something else.
7 and a 4. Got 7. So you only got 12. But he still gets to go before the fucking ones, which is good.
Yeah, I'm just surprised. That is just massive running for Kaladin's sake. Anyway, Garen, it's your turn first.
Okay, seeing myself surrounded, I rapidly draw my blade and I spin to face the northern world.
Yep.
Letting out a terrifying shout, I attempt to menacing strike it. Not fuck him. Okay, so I will first go through the menacing strike, yes? Which hits him for 14 magical slashing damage plus another 3, 17 in total. And he needs to succeed Wisdom against DC 16. Do you want me to continue with the other rolls or first get that done?
Hold on a second.
Of course, if he can't be terrified, he can't be terrified or well scared or feared or whatever you want to call it.
But what?
What?
It's. I am not going to accept what the fuck they've done to this token because that's wrong.
What?
Okay, hold on. They've just given them different stats, even though it doesn't say it should be different stats. So fuck that noise. I will adjust these. These are still a very good encounter, so fuck them.
Did you not read everything properly?
No, it's just literally they are those things, the young versions, and they are just not got the stats of the young version.
Oh.
If one of them attacks me again with like a shitty grapple and one-shots me again, hell will rain down upon your ass for saying this shit, AJ.
I don't think the babies can actually eat you. I don't think they're big enough.
Why are you saying that? Why do you have to tempt it?
They have switched places with new ones! What devilish trickery is this?
Okay, they're all at the back layer. Was it that to that, wasn't it?
Yeah, that'll do.
Yeah.
Man.
Okay.
I have to use a lot of theatre of mind anyway, so yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so I menacing strike him, which is wisdom against DC
Minus
16.
14, yeah.
Yeah, so minus 17
17.
because 14 plus 3 and DC 16 wisdom.
Wisdom.
Smart worm.
He is not wise listening, and he fails the throw, so he's running away for one turn, yeah?
He's just scared of me until the end of my next turn. So that it's either move away from me or attack me with disadvantage, whatever he wants to do.
Okay, yeah.
Seeing the intended effect as the worm's sort of like, ah! I hold up my guard towards him, but I switch my sword to swing at the other worm. I critically fucking fuck it.
Yeah. If you'd like to roll the table.
Ah shit, I didn't do plus, I forgot if I click on me I have this. So that is 80 plus 8, right? 88?
88.
I forgot, I was like, I do not have the button for this, maybe something went wrong, but no, it's because I hadn't clicked on myself.
88 is still nothing unusual happens.
Nothing usual happens? Okay. With my blade bouncing off of the worm harmlessly, a surge of action or might, as some may call it, fills me, and I swing... yes, what?
Also, just to be aware of, after the first hit lands,
I am sprayed, yes?
you are sprayed with 5 searing fire.
I will add all of the damage of all the sprays at the end, because I will swing twice more at the non-terrified worm, using my action surge as adrenaline fills me with the want to slap.
Yeah.
Yes, the want to slap. I assume only the first one hits.
Only the first one does.
Okay. For 16 magical slashing damage. And then the cold, burny hotness can wash over me again.
Okay.
Okay, so 5 and 3, 8.
A lot, because it's AJ.
Okay, with this begins the turn of the...
Fucking dead, aren't
No. Right, with that, the worm that's been startled by Garen starts retreating. Let's actually have a look at how far they can go, which is not a lot.
Just say it moves X number of feet away, and we'll
Yeah.
hold it in our heads.
It's going to move.
Hold things on our heads,
There
guys.
you go. So
Going
you
to move
moved there.
towards Mandalore,
How
and
far
whilst
did it
he's
run
going
away?
past, he's going to do an
Roughly.
attack.
That was 30, so it's actually essentially a square. with that, the one that is right next to Mandela, the one with the hunter's mark and shot by arrows, has a little bit of a bite out of Mandela.
Nom.
I'm just going to roll it now.
If I'm right, you're 17. That does not hit, and
Oh,
he survives the bite attack.
Nom.
To roll a D100.
No. And then the one that is knocked prone gets back up and is no longer prone and takes a bite out of Pera.
Nom. Am I within range to
And
interact with that?
That
Because I'm actually pretty far away from it, am I not? Yeah.
No.
with that is hit because it's a 25 and deals 20 piercing damage and 11 fire damage.
So 10 and 5.
15.
You want me
Because-
to run Paris sheet?
Because Pera cares
Speed it up
not.
a little bit, yes, please.
Yep.
Oh,
Pera
no,
cares
just
not
give me
about
control.
damage.
Oh, I've got Para sheet open. This mini. Where is mini Para? Mini Para is the edit.
Pera love damage. Give Pera more damage.
Thank you, guy.
Yep. You deducted the health already.
I've done the damage. I haven't done the fire yet.
Oh, 5.
That's another 5.
Okay, and then the
Fucking 100 health, man. Jesus.
yeah. With that, the one that is right next to Garen takes a bite out of Garen. Like he takes a bite out of crime.
Mm-hmm.
And it hits with 25, dealing 19 piercing damage. And 10
I would
fire.
like to use my reaction to parry this beast.
Okay. What does parry come up as?
I think it's just what I roll on my superiority die, and that gets taken off the piercing part of the damage, but let me quickly check as I roll the DA.
Okay.
When another creature damages you with a melee attack, you can use reaction and spend superiority die. Reduce it by superiority die plus dex.
Oh, okay. My dex modifier or just my straight up dex?
Modifier.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, dex.
So, I know. So, my dexterity is another 2, so I reduce the piercing by 5. How much would that be then, AJ? How much was the piercing?
19 piercing, and it was 10 fire.
Okay, so minus 24, okay. A strong hit, but I remain standing.
Oh, Jesus, you know.
Christ, I've got so much.
Yeah, armor helps a lot, doesn't it? No, HP is king. HP is everything. Armor doesn't matter for shit.
Oh, these are just really melee hate. Let me just say, admittedly, I've given the health what they should have, but yeah, these things are just melee hate.
It is this entire campaign, AJ, is just large beasts that don't give a fuck about armor. Because they are large beasts.
It's your turn.
The entire campaign. I shall...
Fighting giants. Of course they're gonna be bloody large.
I swing at the worm in front of me. This 13 hit. Okay.
It
You're
does not.
blessed. Oh, no, you're not blessed. You're the one.
I am not blessed. I utilize my secondary attack as I shout out to Pera to say, Pera, finish off the weakened one in front of you! And I basically tell her to attack with Commander's Strike, so she gets to
Okay.
make a weapon attack and it does plus 4 damage if she hits.
Okay.
She does.
Brain Cleaver.
And also both hits, so we got a nice prone one again.
Cool. She does a total of 12 slashing damage.
Coolio. And takes 2. Blah blah blah.
Cool.
Yeah! And... Actually, I'm pretty weakened, so... I shall...
You said you deal 12 damage, was that, sorry?
Yeah.
Cool.
I am actually also going to use my second wind to regain some HP here. because I am terrified of future attacks. Especially since the worm up top isn't as scared of me anymore, so I regain 1d10 plus my fighter level. 7 plus 8 I believe we have. So 15, yay. And I'm looking a bit healthier again as the power of fighting courses through me because I don't believe in anything.
You caught your breath.
I wander
Yeah,
up to
basically.
the prone bastard.
Yeah.
We are gonna go for the full Gardein combo.
Oh, you're doing cat.
We are doing cat, we are doing advantage cat because it's a melee spell attack, we are doing Q, we are doing all of it.
Well, I don't really know because I've got rid of the advantage thing, so you can put cat right next to you because it's already down, but still.
Meow.
14 and a 21.
Both hit.
Slashing.
Alright.
15. So 9
who-
slashing. Magical.
Let me just make sure who attacks first. So who attacks first?
I attack first.
You attack first. Okay. With that, you slay the beast
Cool.
and enjoy a little bit of cooking.
Splash.
Okay. Fuck you!
I'm sorry. My rolls are fucking horrendous in a weird way.
Okay, so does
Yeah.
the spiritual weapon manipulate the corpse or do I get to summon it
It
somewhere else?
pretty much just knocks down the already collapsing worm
Okay,
as
fair
you
enough.
sort of coincide the attack to
Yep.
fell the beast.
Okay,
Alright,
Yep.
it will then fall to Para's turn.
Terra, who was already recklessly attacked as a reaction, noticing that Paladin...
shit, did I do advantage on Para? Oh, I hit Para, didn't I?
Yeah.
Didn't I?
Terra noticing that Paladin and Manila are dealing with one of the things is going to be semi-sensible for herself, and Brain Cleaver, run over and Brain Cleaver, the one Gerin is fighting.
Okay, the one next to her.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
This one is particularly ugly.
First one,
Make it
it doesn't
extra
matter,
ugly.
the first one knocks it down, yeah,
Yep.
so it's like, oh, the second one doesn't, even though it's AC. Yeah,
And
Die,
deals
bitch!
decent damage.
see, you take away my chances
30.
of doing the damage, and
She
that's
does
called it to do.
34 damage to it.
That's really good.
It's really good. I have no regrets for doing what I did before. But I'll say later. Anyway, so yes, and Para takes the spray back
Yep.
from the beasts. As she
Cool.
carves into it, and I just roll average.
No,
Fine.
that's super below average, and I'm happy
Similar,
with that.
yeah, but still.
She takes 4 fiery damage as the hot blood splashes over her.
Yep. Right. It then falls
Hot
to that
blood
old
or
ranger paladin.
hot?
Who I can't damage in the traditional way, and that hits. Yes.
Yeah.
Come on. That's 5 fire damage, 1 fire damage, 6 fire damage, 17 piercing, 200 smarts, 25 piercing.
Okay, with that, the arrow flies true, straight, or 2 arrows fly true, sort of literally nailing one into each other, and deals substantial damage to the worm, but it's still just about alive. It's a little bit looking worse for wears, but it's still ready fighting.
I'm gonna use
Oh, hey,
my
Major Spiker, thanks for
by
following.
moving my
I didn't
hunter's
I
mark
didn't
onto
see
the
ya.
next target.
Thanks for the follow,
But
though.
that optimistic.
Okay.
Confident.
That's okay.
It's a bold move, Cotton.
There's a bolt.
I think I'm gonna need to restart something
go.
here because I'm pretty certain
Mandalore, it's your turn.
my web things are
Right,
fucked
I
up.
will not do big dick swangs from lack of.
You are still blessed.
I am still blessed, but I'm not that confident.
No big dick
Right,
swangs
right,
because
right,
I am.
right,
You are
right.
not confident.
Well, Gardain's convinced me. I feel
You'd
an
have to
urge
do
of
both
confidence.
them. I mean, you could
Yeah.
do
Oh,
one.
the
and
first
do
one. The first one will be big dick swang.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Four.
Well, it doesn't matter. It's critical.
Yeah.
It's a critical failure.
Do 100.
Yeah. Thanks, Guy.
It didn't matter. That could have been a fucking normal swing, and it still would have been a massive failure.
Oh, 67. Right. Slow to respond. No bonus action or reaction next round.
Can we bump it to 69 just for the memes?
Anyway. No, because that'd actually be something a little bit less. That's actually. You'd otherwise you go last in the thingy. So anyway, you've got no
means-
bonus action. You've got no reaction. For next
Okay.
It
round.
means you can't cast a smite.
No.
You can't do like your wrathful smite or something.
It's for next round, I think that's talking about. So
Oh,
it's
okay.
still not this active round.
Okay.
So yes, proceed to your next swing. Is it big?
This one's gonna be big. So
Okay.
Divine Smite's not
No, it's
bonus.
just when you hit.
a. Okay. Big dick swang.
Roll your D4,
Roll the d4.
and you need to get 4, even though it'll only bring up to 12.
Which isn't sufficient.
11.
This is not sufficient as Mandela misses with the.
Because we know
Very
their
great
AC is
fighting
14.
Wait,
Ah.
it goes to 11. With big dick swing.
Hey. Always
The
11.
next turn of combat, which
I'm
is the
gonna
beast.
blame that entirely on Gardain.
It's funny. With this, the beast bites back at Mandalore.
I'll roll a D.
No.
I'll roll a D100.
No,
Yeah, see how this is going.
misses the bite
Okay.
as Mandalore seems to be very apt at avoiding the being eaten for a change.
They're only babby ones. they're not-
Once, never again.
They haven't got their proper Mandalore seating teeth yet. Then the one that's been farting Gerin takes a bite out of him.
Disadvantage if he's not getting up.
Oh yeah,
It's too late, he's already attacking.
He's getting up.
Eat shit.
From the toilet quick.
He still misses, so.
Exactly why I said eat shit.
And the other one moves a bit closer and tries to take a bout at Gerin.
Okay.
And also misses.
Cling clang. Apparently. Why must it now try to prove that armor is good? It's not good. Armor very bad.
Let me just point out 8, 12, and 16 were the sort of to hit points at that. So, yeah. Not the best of rolls from me, but still. Moves on to Gary, so you got it.
Yes, hang on there. I'm just quickly seeing if any of my maneuvers here would be extremely useful. Not necessarily. I will merely swing twice at the creature in front of me.
Yep, sure.
Aha,
That
it
hits.
hits. Haha, 2 hits. And I damage the beast for 21 magical slashing damage.
Yep. The beast is still fighting, but he is a little bit worse for wears, but he's still fine.
Okay. How much does he spray me?
Ah, yes, thank you.
Don't ask, don't tell.
Oh,
Apparently
fucking
11.
hell.
You didn't want to ask.
You didn't want to.
It's not because HH cheats that I am going to cheat. Okay, there we go.
cheat on
35. And they're not quite strong enough. I'm gonna make them stronger. Cheating!
No, that is legit.
Cheating!
Health. So, Anyway, Gardane, it's your turn.
Gardane will wander towards the one that Garen and Pera are fighting, assuming that
Yep.
Mandler can finish it off because I have faith
Yep.
in him.
Yeah.
I blessed him. I'm also going to bring my spiritual weapon over there, and we're going for the combo.
Both of you, so you're doing
Yeah.
you're full on gangbanging the one in
Full
front
on,
of you.
full on combo, which is it's not.
Not prone anymore because it got back up.
I know, I just accidentally clicked. My bad.
No
Take the
worries.
left hand rolls. Apparently
Still,
a crit and a
crit's
16.
a crit. And then 16, which also hits. So roll your hundreds and your damage.
I only get a straight D100 because I'm not Marshall.
It's fine. 44 is traumatic injury. Ignore damage resistance, extra damage die.
Cool. Do you want me to roll extra damage die then, or
Yeah, just roll an extra. Oh shit, could that be
2d8?
Yeah, extra damage. Oh, well, yeah.
I'm really glad I crit because
That's pretty damage. Right, okay, let's work this shit out. So we got
17,
17,
12,
so
8,
29, 39,
10.
47.
yeah, that's a bit silly damage. But regardless, with that, it did squish again before the spiritual weapon really got chance of it. Really.
See, but now the spiritual weapon should be allowed to act again, because earlier the worm was like, I'm going to attack, yeah, but he's prone, no, he gets up, so now he should be able to be like, no, the spiritual weapon attacks something else.
No, but Gardane is just always rah with everything.
The other worm needs to die before he downs me again.
I'll get you back up, it's fine. But you got a healer with you.
Yeah, but then I'm at low health again.
Para?
Para will then run at the next one,
Yep, northern one you're talking about, yeah?
the final one.
Yep.
Yep. Because we're assuming that someone's going to be useful.
Mandalore will do fine.
Okay, we're then going to do an advantage break cleaver.
Yeah, go for it.
Do I knock it prone?
You do indeed knock it prone.
Okay, and then she's going to try and grapple it to maintain its proneness.
Okay, that's
So
fine.
that reduces its movement speed to 0, so that's an athletics check with advantage because she's raging.
Yeah.
24. Athletics or dex to beat. Does she manage to grab hold of the big wiggly worm?
I'm gonna probably assume so, but let me
Big
just,
wriggly worm.
roll just to find. Nope.
Pera is skilled in grappling
No,
big
as in,
wriggly
like,
worms.
it rolled something really pathetic with its quite healthy, like +4 to strength. It still fucked up that really
Oh,
badly.
if it's only got +4 to strength, it has to get a natural 20 to win.
Yeah, but still, it was pathetic.
But-
So it is now grappled,
Grappled and
and
prone.
maintained
Prone.
prone. Okay, and also takes the 14 damage.
Yep. Splashes burning blood onto Pera.
Yep. And I also need to remember to reopen the sheet again because I keep closing that sheet.
3. Cool.
Okay. Falls to Kaladin's turn.
Paladin's got to save
Oh.
Mandala. Kaladin?
I'm clicked attack. I'm waiting for it to pop up.
Oh, who are you attacking?
But the one that Mandela's on, because apparently
The other one's been dragged to the ground again.
well, that's probably the smartest thing. The hunter's mark that I moved off of it now. It's on a corpse. I'll move it back because apparently Mandela needs it because it also has system with his aim.
Yep, done it.
I need
Okay,
direction.
now
I need
Kaladin's
strict
gonna roll
direction.
two. Kaladin's gonna roll 2 misses and cry.
One of them was a
You're
miss,
blessed.
but you're blessed, so. No, fuck it, no.
It's a hit!
It hits. They're both hits, so roll the damage.
I believe I sorted the damage out now as well. Yeah, I have.
20 piercing and 3 fire rage.
And you want
7 piercing.
now the worm seems to be very, very badly injured. It is really, really hurt. It's barely alive. Okay, but it is still there, and still the reaction of saying that it doesn't seem to be taking its full damage, it seems. Mandula, it's your turn.
Gardane still believes.
We can do this!
Mandalore will slay.
Just finish it off!
Normal swings.
Oh my god!
No, you're blessed! You're blessed!
Don't roll a 1.
Accept the blessing of Mador!
You got it. So roll damage.
Seeing how weak it is he dead? Mandalore waits to see
He
if it
is
dies.
dead. You literally carve it in like a full-on chunk its chest piece, and it literally comes into like 2 pieces. As in, like his spine's there, but obviously guts sort of spill a bit. However,
Yay! AJ rolls.
AJ rolls. That's still kind of above average. So that's still.
That is average.
Oh no! Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Can I reach the other?
What you got? You are there. I'd probably say no. Not
Okay.
fully. You can start to make your way over there, but it would probably be a bit of a trek. You can sort of become you can probably get to Paris space,
There?
but probably not be able to. Yeah, you can get there, but not as in be able to attack this turn.
Okay.
Destroy them, Durin! End my time.
Okay, with that, the beast is trying to attack, but it's going to try to attack Pera, which
Disadvantage.
is a disadvantage.
No, flat, because Parrot recklessly attacked.
Oh, okay.
To
Flat.
To be honest.
Just hits as well.
What,
Even with the
18?
new armor, 18. And it deals 18 piercing damage and 11 fire.
9 and 5.
Oh,
Very sad.
Error is moderately sad. But it's still grappled on the floor, which is the best thing.
yeah. Garen, it's your turn.
I turn to the beast on the ground and will swing twice. With advantage to slay it and to probably kill myself in the process, honestly. With the previous swing of
hits.
anything to be go by. Okay, there we go.
They both hit.
For 16 and 13. So that's 29 slashing damage.
Treachery was a +1 dagger, wasn't it?
Yes.
Oh, treachery. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, it is a +1 dagger. And with that, it's still alive, but it is pretty badly injured. It doesn't look like it can survive much more.
I will kill myself in the process.
You have
Kill myself in the process.
Get AJ'd!
Fuck.
Get fucking AJ'd!
The blood is corrosive and painful, but Garen remains standing.
Fuck.
I think Tom's getting AJ'd more than Mandalore today.
Yeah.
You see, AJ, this is why they were not supposed to have a lot of health, because I think this was supposed to be an easy encounter.
Preserves,
You didn't encounter the.
Holy shit,
That's
40.
fine.
preserves Garen's life, but he can only take up to half his hit points.
I think I can still take the full 40 then. Hang on, let's see. I can
Really?
I can go up to 34, so no, I can take 21 of them.
That's
Is it
fine.
21? Yeah, it is 21.
I don't know, just put your... it's okay, no one else can really use them.
There we go. I've taken 21 of the health points.
Cool. That's as much as anyone else can use. And then my spiritual weapon is gonna go and slap it in the back of the head. With advantage.
Yep.
It's still grappled on the floor.
Yep.
Hey, guys. It'd be funny if Gardane died, wouldn't it? And then you guys would be really fucked.
We would. Mandalore couldn't heal so much.
Mandalore would actually have to use his lay on hands and shit.
This indeed does hit.
The almighty Martmador has deemed us worthy to not constantly fight gigantic beasts. And maybe go on a lovely raid of a
It's
goblin
still pretty
castle.
beat up.
Okay. So, DM question.
Yeah.
Hera can't swing her great axe.
She's got a free hand.
Yeah, but it's a two-handed weapon.
Oh,
so
right, yeah, so no, she
really
wouldn't be able
can't.
to
No.
swing it. So
So
it'd be
she
a...
drops it, whips out treachery,
Yeah.
stabs it in the face twice.
Is she proficient in treachery?
It's a dagger. Of course she is.
Boom!
She's a fucking barbarian.
Fucking hell. Yeah, sure, okay.
She's a barbarian. They're proficient in everything.
Okay, that's fine then.
Weapons.
Roll the damage. Is she actually set up treachery properly? Or
Yeah.
just set up treachery randomly there?
No, she has set up treachery properly.
Fucking hell. Okay, with that, the second stab.
And
Oh yes, of course. Let's see what we get. 70, dead on, which is great hit. Ignore damage resistant, double damage.
we're already pretty much doing double damage, so yeah.
So with that, the creature. Well, actually, that ended quite nicely for me, though. No, don't start again. With that, the creature takes a few stabs. It pierces some searing hot heat to Para very closely, but the beast is defeated.
And sucked into the dagger.
No, it's not the right thing. Or
No. You also have a wolf in there already.
Yeah.
But, you know,
Well, we're
you'd
not
have
bringing
to
that
get
up.
rid of. Yeah. But yes, you take the 8 and the 9.
Para's down to like 47 hit points.
Fucking hell.
Oh,
Not being
poor
funny, that's
dear.
5 damage.
Yeah.
And that's still pretty bad. Isn't
It's like, Pero is down to 47 hit points. Oh, also almost my maximum.
Yeah.
Like, I am at
Well,
fucking...
That's after taking half the damage, you know, and things. So
Yeah.
The amount of damage she soaked up, it soaked her entire health pool effectively.
Mm-hmm.
Soaked 100 damage and was just like, I'm okay-ish. After she is grappling this thing, holding it with one hand, and just stabbing into it viciously with a dagger.
Yeah, but I mean, like, that is, like, every beast in this campaign does that, because I've essentially also taken 100 damage almost. Because, like, I've been damaged, then I've healed myself for 15, then I was still reduced to 11, and then you healed me back up, so I've taken around, 70 damage almost?
Indeed. You also had both second wind and
Yep.
the damage.
Yeah, barbarians are proficient in simple and martial weapon. A dagger is a simple weapon.
That's fine.
Stab, stab, stab,
It's
stab.
still a crit, so it's still...
Yeah.
I couldn't help but take that. With that...
I've also fixed the brain cleaver because apparently she's putting it as a +1, some ungodly known reason.
She's been using it thinking it was the dagger, hasn't she?
Probably something stupid. It's fixed now.
Okay, anyway.
Not that I tweak people's player sheets at all.
No, it needs to be done though. Right, anyway, with that, the combat has ended. The dead worms are now litter the field, and the gong is now out of place, but is able to be manoeuvred. Pera is still struggling on her own to move the gong, as it is something quite substantial.
And
It is previously a shield for a giant, so it is still pretty hefty.
I will use my sword to balance myself for a moment before sheathing it again. And then I will go help the sweet, sweet, lovely Para.
I mean, I could go help
Delightful
with my
Para.
19, but I'm going to pretend that I don't
I
have that.
help the lovely Para with my strong shoulders, so that
Okay.
afterwards we may sex. What?
You want to roll the thing, guy, or are you just doing combat for that?
Oh, for Para.
Yeah, I was going to say just roll the straight strength. Or, well, yeah, the straight strength is pure strength stuff.
Sorry, left 11. Apparently she's not very strong this right time.
Yeah, fucking hell, that is terrible.
+5. Alright,
Yeah.
we're all gonna manhandle this out.
Yeah, it requires all three of you to manhandle that.
Para is
Goddamn.
crushed!
You
That was Para.
manhandle that thing out. and you're able to maneuver it till outside the cave. It is quite a hefty job, but you've got it.
So the terrified barbarian and tribal cunbags don't appear out of their caves. We're like, they steal treasure.
Nope.
Do we hear them? Do we hear them mumbling?
They've all retreated into their caves.
Okay.
Do we hear them like screaming and crying from inside of the
You
caves?
hear just loads of like disturbance of what seems to be sort of fighting, general like screaming of what seems to be women and children, sort of just all in such a dismay of uproar and riots.
I would say it's not been an hour yet, but tongues is a concentration.
It's
it's not a concentration spell. Do I understand what's being said? Because tongues isn't a concentration spell.
It sounds like these savages are tearing each other apart.
All you hear is what seems to be a fight for leadership. Lots of people sort of claiming leadership, and just general riots of dismay and chaos.
Excellent.
Does it sound a bit like me dab, me true leader? Dab, no leader, dab.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
So we drag this thing back to where the ropes are for the airship,
Yep.
and I thaumaturgy and I shout up, "Alas!
Yes.
We need more ropes thrown down."
I'll get some from the store. Bear with us. We'll. Do you want us to come down to possibly try to help a little bit? We can leave certain parts of it unmanned, but can't be unmanned for that long.
Yeah. Stay up there. Make sure it don't crash. We need to tie this fucking thing off somehow. Have you got a net?
Ooh, I don't think we've got that big of a net for that thing. Maybe.
A couple of nets. We got someone down here who's handy with nets.
I'll try and see if we've got some of the cargo netting, and possibly see if we can send it down.
Alright. So we're gonna fashion a big old sling out of this ship. And then we're gonna hoist it up, climb up, and then hoist it up.
Okay.
That's only nice, that's a better idea.
No, like before we do that though, as I'm holding the gong in place, I mentioned mostly to Gardain, but the rest can hear me as well. I'm starting to feel pretty bad about killing Laza's cultist friends with how he's treating us.
Aye. But deals with red dragons don't always go well. It's better to have insurance of some form, minimizing the number of red dragon cultists and such.
The gong was hanging up, I assume, by a couple of ropes, yeah?
It was morely sort of frozen in place. It had been literally placed into a certain position and literally held together by very, very thin rope. It's literally just keeping it there for the vibrations, but most of it is frozen in place.
Does that mean that it has a hole through the shield?
No, it's morely like held in place by like the rope, as in literally just like the size of some of the spikes off the shield. So no proper holes. It's just very ill-fashioned parts.
Holes. Okay.
So yeah, netting, roping, tying several ropes to it, climbing up, then hoisting it up.
Okay, that's fine. With that, you see the airship is a bit of under strain. Just sort of not massive amounts, but you can certainly see it's starting to sort of take a big chunky weight of the shield and starts sort of weighing a bit. Are you planning to pick up more of these? Sort of Laz says.
That was supposed to be the idea, yeah? We were going to gather several of these giant artifacts.
Aren't you glad we killed 6 of your friends? Otherwise, you'd surely be grounded.
Well,
Aye.
I
Kaladin.
guess that would be a thing, but they weigh nothing. This weighs several tons.
Gardain, perhaps seeing...
Several tons.
Gardain,
I'm not
perhaps...
that bright, but I know you're over-exaggerating there.
Mandalore, whatever, all that a man is trying to convey is that it is going to be too heavy, and if we add another one of these, the airship is going nowhere, so... Gardain, maybe we should...
Stating that the ship would probably have Not as much speed as it might do if you weigh it down with many of these artifacts.
Oh, we'll just go slow.
Either
That's right.
that, or
Well,
perhaps you could
slow
go.
or into the ground.
Well,
Sorry,
we could
yeah.
also possibly go and deliver this one to the temple already, and then we can continue our hunt for the other ones, seeing as we're not too far, at least
Aye.
not by airship travel.
Aye, that
It's
does
not
sound
guaranteed
like a
they'll all be as heavy.
plan.
That
Aye.
is also true, so maybe the other ones were just a giant's handkerchief or something.
But Karen does speak a good point. We are only a day out or so, less than a day. We could just drop this off and be back on our way in the morning.
Plus it'll give Harshnag something to play with.
Aye, Harshnag does like his toys. He does seem a little bit slow.
A little bit.
Aye.
I like this dinner plate.
Aye, so we shall head back and drop this off.
Okay, so you set off, you turn around and start making your way back. I will put you back on the airship because we like the airship.
Cool.
And start
that-
flying back.
I would like Pera, after a short rest where she's going to roll some hit dice.
Yeah.
If any of the viewers
We
could
can
give me
all
some
have a little
feedback
short
on
rest
this,
before we
do you
start flying off, I
guys
assume.
would
You can do that
prefer
offline. I'm not
the-
No, but Pera
Mm.
wants to watch and learn
Okay.
because she's not stupid.
Yeah, basically,
Fuck me.
would you guys prefer me to mute the music that we normally have? Because
Okay, Jesus.
it seems to be sort of laggy, honestly, and it just
It's
cuts out all the
69.
time.
Let's just burn half a hit dice because it'll be funny.
It's up to the viewers.
That's terrible.
5.
17 plus another 17. Yeah, that'll do. It's half a hit die and she's back up to 86.
And she's used one rage for the day.
Oh yeah.
I shall.
Has she actually got a
roll
rage
the hit
No,
dice
bring
as
it.
well.
Just bang it on there.
Yes, nice.
Update her sheet so she's got something decent. Mark won't be able to use them.
I shall roll an additional hit dice. Okay, glorious.
Fucking hell, that is decent.
Okay, so
These-
I
Pera,
will roll another one as well.
It's gonna fail.
There we go, that's.
Pera is going to spend
I'm
time
1 HP
guarding
below my
and
maximum.
watching the engineer.
Okay, so she's watching the engineer this time, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, if you want to roll the intellect,
left-hand one.
it's not
16.
yeah, 16. Pera surprisingly ends up picking up the engineering. She seems to be noticing where things are, even though she doesn't seem to be using the right terminology
healthy
for the
again.
process. She understands the mechanics of it, just not the proper names for them.
Me put shiny in round hole.
I'd like to see if I can learn how to navigate.
Okay, if we want to roll the intellect.
It's quite a complex progress, Garden.
Unfortunately, with
Apparently navigating is really fucking complex.
it is. To be
Laz
fair,
is a
so-
smart man.
Laz, I guess I'm sorry you're not picking this up quite as much, Gardain. I will pleasure to show any of you another time, but
Alright, we'll
not
try
as
again in the
easy
morning.
as the engineering sometimes. That's very manual.
Alright, so get in. I'll watch lads for the next couple of days, see if I can pick this up. If you want to try with the engineer, then at least we've got, several spare.
Sure, I could go take a look and see if I understand any of that. I descend. Hello, Pera. Allow me to watch over your girly shoulders.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
And
by that time, you won't have another. It'd be another day to teach, so it's moving back to the Great Old Allfather, and you arrive back with the shield being detached and dropped off at the cave. Do you want to say anything to
pull back.
Harshnag?
No, I don't really want to say anything to Harshnag. I just want to just
Just going to drop it off
just
at
be
the
like,
cave.
oh,
and-
actually no, wait. We should we found one. It was fairly close.
Did anyone think of any other questions for the Oracle, perhaps? I mean, we do have a second chance here.
It depends on if Harshnag's been wasting them. You been wasting them, Harshnag?
I haven't used today's yet. It's early days. I was out hunting yesterday to gather up some food, so I didn't get much chance to ask them. I was expecting you to be gone quite a while.
We were expecting to be gone quite a while as well. Although I do have some great food and water today, so I could leave you this. You probably should use it first. It won't last till the tomorrow.
Ah, thank you, Goddy. So,
Aye.
have you... Why have you returned so quickly?
We found a shield.
I don't really mind it. It's just if you guys find it annoying, then I'll
bring
mute it.
inside.
Like, it works from time to time. Like now, it's working perfectly, but a few other tracks are just really laggy for some reason.
Okay.
And just
I'll,
randomly
bring
cut
it
out. But
inside
now it's
the
working
room,
perfectly, and I
so at least
rather
it's
like
the
this. Adds a bit of
doors
ambience that you
not
don't have with the
display.
tabletop.
He drags it inside. Is there anything else that can be of help to you?
You don't know nothing more, do you?
I haven't asked the Oracle today anything. If you want to ask the Oracle, I could probably open up the gate.
All right.
I still really want to know what happens if you touch it with, say, what weapon does the fire giant use?
Fuck.
The rape stick.
It's something of that sort.
Oh, I'm correct.
No,
Shit.
I want to say it's like a. I'm right. I thought it was one of them was a spear, but I can't
100%
remember.
the rape stick.
I think the spear is the guy next to him because he looks like he's holding a
He
spear.
has a great sword.
Oh.
I still want to be like, I'm gonna wait in here. You go touch it with the greatsword. Curious.
So where is everyone?
I'm hiding in the warm room.
In the warm room. As is
Do we peek at him through the door? Like, go on, Harshnag, do it.
So you're all in there, and you want to see what happens. So well, okay.
Do it, Harshnag, we
I've
believe.
got the sword. What do you want me to do?
Touch the fire rune, maybe, or just touch the rune.
Stick it in your hand.
I
Kaladin.
don't know which one's the fire
Well,
rune.
you know
so...
which one's not the you know which one's not the fire rune. Wait,
Yes.
we had this fiery thing, and it was the Ild rune. The Ild rune. So number top left.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. And he touches the Eld rune as something happens, and as some magical effect starts to affect the room.
Okay,
Oh,
a trap
what is
seems
it,
to have
okay?
triggered.
and we're standing here watching him.
A trap seems to have triggered. My friends, I am burning. Well, that's a shame.
A meteor swarm
Oh shit!
activates
Are we?
Or next to him.
in the room.
If I close the door, does it affect me?
It will do if you were looking at the door. I'm going to still say you're going to get a little bit effective.
But no, like I'm just like I'm looking through the door, but we're not in the room.
Right, let's read what Meteor Swarm is. Blazing orbs of fire plummet to the ground at 4 different points you can see within range. Each creature in the 40-foot radius sphere... 40 foot! Okay. Centered on each point you choose must make a dexterity saving throw. The sphere is spread around corners.
What?
A creature takes 20d6 fire damage and 20d6 bludgeoning damage on a fail save, or half as much if you
40-foot
succeed.
sphere or 40-foot radius.
It is a 40-foot radius.
Fuck.
On 4 points within that room.
Yeah. So it probably is going to do, for the fact of the type of rune, would be the 4 corners.
It's not so bad.
We'll probably be fine.
Okay.
We'll be
so,
fine.
So who was where we were?
Who was
Okay.
watching, basically?
Who was watching?
I was looking like through this second door, like from this corner here, basically, where I was standing all
If you're
throughout.
watching, it goes round corners. So
Yeah, but he's on the far corner away from the corner of the room.
right. So
You can see where I'm standing on the map, right? Even though I'm
let's get
small.
Let's get some markers.
Yeah, we have the same definition of fine.
Whatever it'll be, they'll be better.
We're fine.
Mandela stayed in the ship
Just
to make sure
good.
the bastards didn't do anything bastardly.
Okay.
I believe that. That's fine.
Kaladin, did you come with us and watch this stupid thing?
Yep.
Okay, Para is also on the ship.
Is that a fucking bear?
That is a bear.
Are we getting Are you being assaulted by magma bears?
I've
Yeah.
actually seen magma bears, and they're awesome.
Para would also have stayed on the ship to assist Mandela.
That's fine. Let me just pop out Meteor Swarm a second.
Maurice will
Alright.
cry out in terrifying scaredness from the meteors. Maurice was not in that room, by the way, because I would be... No Maurice in that room. Maurice was
Maurice was by
sleeping.
the fire.
Yes, Maurice likes the fire.
It doesn't say how big the actual things are. It just says in a 40-foot. Oh, is that off the?
But it's like you
sphere
choose-
center, so it's just going to be a centered spear. So it's not even something that's like large or anything. It's just a centered point where there's literally
Yeah.
40-foot aura.
Yeah, it's like it's an impact point, and in 40 foot around it, that hurts men.
Range 1 mile. Holy fucking shit.
So a mage man could cast that over a mile distance and flatten a town.
Yes, effectively.
Yeah.
This is why we do not trust Damakos.
That is a hell of a one you picked to fuck up with.
I know, right? I was just
I
like,
mean, the other ones are pretty.
But
I'm
hang on.
bad at that.
What kind of spell is this? Is it an evocation spell?
Yeah.
Ah, but then you could be a total prick and be like, I make all of my friends immune, because once at level 9 you can practically choose everyone as it's half the spells level worth of people that you can make immune to evocation spells. No, it's just half of the spells level of people that you can, I think. I don't remember the thing exactly.
Okay, none of you are effective. What a bit harsh now.
We know we are not effective, AJ. We know we are not effective, but...
Harshnagger's gonna get hit. Okay, just because you know.
Does he get hit? Does he get hit by 2 of them?
Oh, you're gonna
They
get
can
hit
be
by
affected
one.
by 1. Literally says you can be affected by 1 at a time.
So, what's the damage on you?
Otherwise it would be like, yeah, all 4 impact on...
2
Yeah.
times!
Cool.
Yeah, like one is fire and the other is bludgeoning, I believe.
Yep. Also, he needs to make a dex saving throw. And I'm not
He
sure
chooses to
against...
succeed anyway, 'cause he's got legendary.
Oh, he chooses to succeed,
Yeah.
and he
Because-
only takes 41 and 38.
Dead.
As I push the door open again, has the fiery storm subsided, AJ?
With that,
Paladin
the
just finish
fiery
him off.
storm seems to succeed and sort of, with the weapon returning back to the Fire Giant's statue, goes, well, I'm not doing that again.
No, I think we don't fuck around with the other runes then.
Harshnag, are you actually still alive?
I'm fine, it's just...
How far?
You don't look fine!
I've taken worse hits. Those Fire Giants have hit me quite bad when I was fighting before, but geez, that's a hell of a one blow for one spell.
I think you should probably, after we leave, lock the door and just rest for a few days.
Alright, we're gonna be gone a little while this time, not a day or 2.
Okay. I'll probably maybe speak with Egerion's ghost and
Hey,
just for company. Oh, that hurt. Oh.
now he knows what it's gonna be like to be shot by Kaladin with his new bow.
No, the problem is, he took, like, 70 odd damage there and didn't die.
Para's got 80 health.
That's true. Para would have survived it only if she made the dex saving throw. That's the only person out of us that would have survived it.
No, the other ones...
I'm not being really
the other ones would have still needed to roll the dex saving throw because otherwise you would have instantly died. Like, I would have instantly died to that if I had failed the roll. Because that is more than... Like, that's more than twice of my health. That's way more.
As well. Shit.
This is why we let Harshnag try these things.
I'll be like, sorry about that, Harshnag. We'll be leaving again. I guess that's tempered my curiosity, and I'm guessing yours too.
As we are...
Yes.
As we are leaving... Sorry, go ahead.
I think that's still the worst one you could have picked ever. Nothing's that bad. Nothing else is that bad. Nothing.
Really? Not even the Storm Giant one? I'd assume the Storm Giant one would be worse.
I don't know, actually. I will need to read out what the spell is, because that actually sounds pretty bad as well, but I don't think it's that bad.
Okay. So, do you want to stop there as we're heading on to our next shrine? And I can't remember what the name of the next shrine was. I'm sure I gave you a map. Can you use the map with the drawing on it so we can see?
We have that as a handout, don't we?
No,
You do have the handout for the one that one.
I think next we're either heading to One Stone or Bjorana's Well, unless we want to go to Grandfather
Which will
Tree.
be a good few days.
Cool. You okay?
There.
Oh, we drew little arrows.
You sleepy?
Got fucking migraine.
Oh.
Hey.
It's why I got the headset off.
Understandable.
Okay, let's see what the bad one of what could happen if you do this.
Storm.
Yeah.
I assume it's gonna be some kind of like thunder shock, but at the level 9 equivalent.
That looks fucking horrid.
Go on then.
Storm of Vengeance.
Oh no! That's like the 9th level druid bullshit one. It lasts like 9 turns and ramps up and fucks you in the a-hole.
So we would need to run out of the room then if that ever happens.
Oh god, yes.
Yeah.
That ramps up so nasty.
Imagine sort of it's going, oh, it's a little bit good. Then it suddenly turns into Thunderstorm, as in like what the Thunderclap what druids have at level 3, and then Hailstorm, a level 4 spell, then Gust of Freezing Rain is added.
No, was it? So yeah, round 2, Acidic Rain. So
1d6 acid damage.
Yeah,
on
so
top
that's fine.
of
Everyone under the cloud, which can fill any space. Anyone under it can take 2d6 thunder damage and becomes deafened for 5 minutes. Each round you keep it going, it gets worse. Round 3, 6 bolts of lightning. Round 4, hailstones, and you take 2d6 bludgeoning and all the other shit.
And a lot of that stuff would probably knock you out of concentration, pretty much.
Yep.
I think when it comes to Hailstorm, that's the same, essentially the spell which knock you out of
So,
concentration.
as a quick question here, like, what exactly is the difference in what we did now and what we did with the frosting? Is it just the speaking of the word?
I assume it's probably because he's a frost giant.
Oh, so basically the giants are only allowed in through their respective class.
I assume so. A
I
race,
will
yeah.
break the illusion because you're not going to be silly enough to act.
Because like
and do that.
we came across, because I mean like we came across they clearly don't. We're gonna theorize it for a moment before you're gonna be a dick and ruin all the mystery. So because we essentially find Yorm is not here, Logos. There is no Yorm here. Anyway, the guy who's dead in there, Jorgern, he was a cloud one,
Igor.
right? Yeah, Igor, he was a cloud giant, right? Or was he a storm giant? Okay.
It was a cloud.
So the different kinds of giants do not go to different rooms, but they do have different ways of accessing it, because otherwise Harshnag would not have been fucked. Which is interesting. I wonder why they would even bother with that if they all go to the same room anyway.
Aye, that is a good point. That's a dumb thing.
That is a Wizard of the Coast thing, then, because, you know.
Yeah. This is also one of the least popular modules.
Yeah, I can sort of see why, because it has got a hell of a lot of fluff, and it's quite a long one.
No, it's got a lot of fluff. It's got a long one. It's got a lot of just what they say is just teleporting around. You literally just bounce from place to place with no real cohesive story, and I kind of see that.
Yeah, it's why I was able to fuck around with so much, really, originally, before knocking you back on trail. and a lot of it's put down to, well, you could meet that person, or you could do your own thing, and it's just like, well.
Although it would be pretty cool if one of the
Same
giants you
as
meet
option
was
C,
actually
take
your.
that person's head with you and do your own.
Except we'd need
Yeah,
like a
pretty
storm
much.
ruler then.
But I will say that because of there are still several different ways that you can get to this point. As in, like, for instance, you don't necessarily have to have Harshnag with you. But you kind of bottleneck yourself for, obviously, that point where you do need something.
Need a
of that.
fucking giant to be
You
able
need
to
a
get into
giant.
the fucking room.
That would be the
Jesus.
true
Not
giant.
quite, though. There are exceptions.
No, I don't want. I don't care.
Yeah.
We're not going to do this. We've got a giant who's sat there being a dickhead, and we just.
Well,
make
you
these
nearly
huge
didn't,
giants.
didn't you? You nearly had a fucking puddle on the floor, what was previously a giant.
And we'd be like,
Well-
Snag, you okay, buddy?
We would have been able to mop Harshnag up, put him in a jar, and then use the jar to open the door. It would have been fine.
How can a jar lift an axe?
Because the door's ajar.
I could run over and I could use one of my personal Revivify components and get him up. Be like, I'm sorry, buddy. I didn't. I feel a little bit bad. You might be a useless prick, but oh, sorry.
Oh, that's a horrible.
I don't think
thought.
LSD is
Did
gonna
not
be
realise
one
that
of the
that was
giant
that
relics.
bad. I was
Buddy.
thinking, that's probably not a bad. 1 mile, 20d6 twice.
Instantly.
Yeah.
This is why mages aren't trusted by other people.
I wonder
Yeah.
why.
Because it's
Ah.
like,
Your town has annoyed me. Your town shall no longer exist.
Yeah. 4 meters.
please, mister. Please, mister, I don't want to die. Shame. Anyway, I assume we will be gathering again next Wednesday?
Next Wednesday is the planned point. If there's any other problems, please do
N-
let me know in the
No, I shouldn't. I'm just asking if it's gonna be Wednesday because I'll be wrapping up the stream for now. Then I'll be right back.
Yep,
Right.
no worries.
Alright then, everyone. Dwarves sound like they'd like some LSD just like those giants. Well, maybe. I mean, the dwarves we meet were kind of, I don't know, they were actually pretty friendly. I don't think they need LSD. The giants definitely do, though. They've been pricks all throughout. They need to just relax. Anyway, I'll be ending it here for today. It's been a pretty successful session, honestly. I've not been killed this one, so that's pretty good. I will probably stream in the meantime, although I've got quite a few things to do, so I can't really say when I would stream. Anyway, as you heard, D&D is going to be back next Wednesday. If you want to see how this campaign progresses when we gather like additional giant relics, essentially to go shopping for the evil giant lord that we're going to slay, well, just tune in next Wednesday and you'll find out. Anyway, for now, I'm gonna wish you guys a good night, good morning, whatever the fuck it is where you are, and I'll see you next time. So have a good one, guys. I'll see you either next Wednesday or before that if I decide to stream something else. Have a great one. See you next time. Goodbye.